Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain today. I'll have a co-captain, but you'll have to stick around to see who that is. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press that subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. All right, queens and kings, on the agenda today, we have the mommy biter on the loose. Yes, we have been deceived, or you have been deceived. She has been deceiving the followers and the listeners with that voice. Unfortunately, it does not match up to that face. And what did Nelly say? It must be a, well, let's get into it. We got a lot to get into. Say something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say no. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say no. You need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you get right. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. We don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa Show. We have a great lineup for you today, and I can't do it without my co-host. Everybody, welcome Jane to the panel. Jane.
Peace and blessings, Queen Tulsa in the chat. Happy Sunday. What's up?
Peace and blessings to you. Listen here, it is an amazing day. It is Sunday. It is a new month, and it is Women's Month, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And here on the 5th day in this month, which is Sunday, I really I had to take a break from social media. It was a lot going on, but I just couldn't help myself. When we have women out here and it's our month, we have to do a due diligence and hold our female counterparts accountable. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's during the month of, Women's Month. So, us women, I think that we should take a little pride in that and stick together and try to do the right thing. Also, the gentlemen, don't come at us. Stop coming at us. We are tired of men coming at us. It's not right. So we'll be discussing a list of things. Jane, go ahead and sound off. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? And what would you like to address today as my co-host?
I like to address these so-called YouTubers clout chasing off someone they will never meet, someone that'll never be on a panel, who's been around the world, been met with so many celebrities, was a singer, is still a singer that was on one of the best Jay-Z songs ever. Um, these and also because they're jealous of her and her friendship with major YouTubers who really got it going on, that's putting in the numbers, putting in the work, that has a real brand, and they're hating hard. And I say, why? Just congratulate and step your game up better. Why go at some them because they're doing things and bettering themselves? Now, that's what I'm getting sick of, and I'm tired of them, just tired of the clout chasing. Oh, most definitely. Clout chasers.
Mhm. We're just running them down, running them down. It is what it is, you know?
I'm still lit from last night with Official Keypay Live, honey, because Miss Jaguar came through front and center with it. Okay, for real, she came with it, and they all in their seats, just jumping. They don't know what to do. So salute to the OKP, Official Kingpin. He held it
The
down.
official King Pain.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Hmm.
Listen, making strides out here, giving women opportunities. You know, one thing, hey, Toria Williams, how are you? You know, I got to, Toria, I'm going to drop the link just for you because one thing I want to say is Toria is, she supports who she supports and she has that right to. But one thing I can say is this sister is always being, um, you know, there for the official King Pain, the prayers, the encouragement, just showing up, you know. So
Hmm.
we gotta acknowledge and let's acknowledge all the servicemen and women. If you ever served for this country and the service, we want to thank you so much.
Amen. My father, he joined. He was in the army, so I know what it's like. So salute to the men and women that serving this country, that's fighting for this country, that wear a badge of honor. And
Yes, shout out to Goomba.
shout out to Goomba.
Yes, a good man.
Yes,
Very.
honey. He,
Listen, let's can we brag on him for a second, sis?
yes, like in my Angie Stone voice, my brother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Um, when I say self-control, not a stereotype, you know, because they put these labels on black men, angry black men,
Hmm.
aggressive, you name it. This man, pour into him, pour into him, Jane, pour into him, girl.
You melanated king. Melanated king, you are. You know who you know your worth as a black man. You know what your worth is. And I pray that you continue to put the Heavenly Father first to lead the way, detox your soul, cleanse your soul and spirits. You know what your worth is as a king. You know what your worth is. And you don't have to settle for less for no one. You are loved and you have respect for your mother. Salute to you on that. That's
Yes.
one thing for sure. That's one thing for sure. He got a love and respect for his mom. And he's not out here disrespecting women, having multiple children with different women. Hello, somebody. He ain't no Pookie or
Amen.
no Ray Ray.
E bye bye shata.
He fought for this country.
Amen.
And just because he may have some anxiety, we all go through traumatic situations. It's how we
Yes.
handle it. It's how we handle it after the fact. How do we
Yes.
handle it? So
Yes.
these labels they're trying to do and trying to downplay him and things, time's
Yes.
out for that. I'm not going with that narrative, period.
Yes.
I'm not going, and I want him to stand up.
Yes.
He started his own podcast. Salute to that.
Yes.
He's
Glory.
not going to be in some self-pity mindset
Not.
that most people want him to be in. He ain't doing that.
Yes.
He learned from this and he's knowing what his worth is.
Yes.
Okay? And he said he can't do it no more. And I
Yes.
completely understand that because he's an alpha male. He's not a beta male. He's really an alpha male.
Oh, amen. Amen. Amen.
He's an
Amen.
alpha man. Hmm.
And we've got to support him. And that's why we're doing it. And we're not only supporting him, we're supporting his wife. Okay.
Hmm.
And see, a lot of people are trying to pick sides and tear these people apart. We are sending prayer, we're pouring into him and we're pouring into his wife.
Hmm.
His wife got up early this morning and she didn't have no doubt. She didn't have no doubt that the Lord was going to take her to church. See, it don't matter who we serve or who we praising or who we idolizing. Every knee must bow.
Amen.
Okay? It's only one higher power.
That's
He has
right.
a lot of several different names. But
I
let's
do.
talk about it.
I do want them to work it out, but if he can't, but what Jag needs to do, she needs to look at herself and look at the things that she's doing. She doesn't want this single life. It ain't for everybody. This single life ain't for everybody, baby. You got to be strong when you're single, and it's only one head when you're single. See, you better. I always had learned that two is better than one, Jag. Two is better than one, honey. There's nothing wrong with taking it down a peg and saying, you know what? I made some mistakes. I shouldn't have brought these people in. I should have been the wife I supposed to be to you, Goomba.
Absolutely.
God brought you in my life, Goomba. I
Yeah.
apologize for disrespecting who created you, Goomba. But
We got
Jack, you got to love yourself before you can love somebody else, dear.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, we got to love ourselves first in order for us to be ready and able and to serve and be there for somebody else. Toria says, I am driving home from church, love, just listening in to support. Thank you, Toria. You be safe out there. And if who's ever in the car with you all, we send prayers to you all. Travel mercies in on the highways and byways, and you guys get to your beautiful destination safe and sound. Okay, we got Warrior X's uh,
Hotep.
Hotep Queen Tulsa. I finally made your live. Hey, Warrior X. I dropped the link if you guys want to come up. Keisha has made it in. She says, Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, my love. But guys, this is the thing. If we want to help out in our community, we don't tear down. If we want to help, that's one thing. But tearing down and putting out false narratives, making up stories about people. Let's just say this. Yes, they have been vulnerable with their story. Okay. And we have to commend them. We have to give them an applause. Not everybody is willing to open up their house, their relationship, their shortcomings, and get judged and be scrutinized for it.
Hmm.
It takes a strong person to do that.
Yep.
And whatever comes out of this, we are all watching, but we have all watched in our own homes, in our own families, in our own communities, things like this happening.
Yeah.
But what you didn't do in your community, Black woman, here now we about to switch gears. Can we switch gears a little bit, sis?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So now a dusting we will go.
Hmm.
But what you failed to realize and what you failed to do in your own community was call the police. When you saw Big Tyrone taking Keisha down in front of her kids, you didn't call the police then. Oh no, you wait until you get on the internet, you see a story, and now you want to be the neighborhood watch. And you're not doing any of that in your neighborhoods.
Mm-mm.
Huh? But you bit your mama, you landed a place in jail, you know, hear her. Hear her TV. My. The imposter behavior. Listen here, wasn't you the same woman saying that Monica didn't, from All About the Tea, didn't look like her avatar? Well, listen here, Buckwheat is given. You are fooling the people. See, now this is where I have a problem. See, people go out here, they say, "Oh, these transsexuals, they out here fooling men." No, it's people like this that's out here fooling y'all. See, it's people like this that's out here fooling y'all. See, they try to put the transgender and the community on the front lines, but they are hiding. They are fooling you. The deceit of it all, the deception of it all, the deception of it all. You know what? Let me just go in the bushes and just weep. Take it over, Jane.
I never knew about her. I just found out about her about a few weeks ago when the news and things of Jaguar and YouTube brought up her channel. Then when I seen that she's being doing lives for 11 hours on Jaguar, it made me think. And then I seen that every day, every day, she grown another 1,000 subscribers. And I'm like, all for doing stories on Jaguar? Really?
The lies. The lies. Listen, let's talk about the stories. Let's talk about how she said that this lady's son was uh, she was trying to say all these type of things about this young man, like he was just being held against his will. She participated with the lady. Now, Shauna Lewis, we got you coming up next, but participating in false narratives, false stories down to the police station. This woman right here that is on the screen
Mhm.
participated in doxing and spewing false reports to the police department in the month of Black History Month, trying to take a Black woman up out of here. That
So
was she.
that's what she did? Oh
Yes,
wow. Mm.
yes. Hey, Keish Wash. We have Keish Wash in here, and you know
Hey.
she don't play.
Oh man, that's dirty. But you get what's coming up there trying to stir up things, trying to do this to Jaguar. That's just dirty. Yeah. So hey, and this is what she looked like. Wow. She
Yeah,
looked like she in her 50s. Like,
yeah.
I'm shocked because
But
I'm shocked.
sit in there on that phone and be talking all this mess. See,
Hmm.
they can say what they want about me because listen here. The pictures match. When you talk about Queen Tulsa using her avatar, the picture match. I'm matching my avatar. It's
Hmm.
no fool la la over here.
Nope,
You
that's all you.
That's
Yeah.
all me,
Uh-huh.
all me. I'm not deceiving anybody.
Mm-mm.
I'm not tricking anybody.
But she sure been getting a lot of cash apps in these past
Uh-huh.
few weeks, especially in the month of February. Girl, she'll get a lot of cash apps. You doing 11-hour lives?
You know what? When you talk about voice altering,
Uh huh.
when I think about her, I think about, hey, what's up? You know, it's given that. Hey, what's up? Send me them cash apps. That's that's what I really want her to walk in her purpose,
Hmm.
stand in her truth. Because by the looks of the picture, it's baggy clothes, it's the big t-shirts, the sagging of the pants,
Hmm.
showing the dirty underwear from the back.
Hmm.
That's what I get. Hey, hey, hey. You know, I
Does she?
mean, let's talk about it.
Does she have any children?
And do. Uh-huh.
Cause she been, you know who she's team for. You know who she's team for.
She's listen, this is a Jaguar wannabe, if you ask me.
Yes.
The only thing she's missing is a taper fade and those sun blockers,
Hmm.
you know?
So she chill out now because she ain't saying too much now because I heard that what I heard from earlier is that whoever did this to her, she feels they're trying to get her to beef with them so they could get exposure on their channel. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like she's not trying to respond to the doxing, but this is part of YouTube, boo.
It is.
When you put yourself out there talking mess and SIHIT on people, they ain't studying you. These are the things that happens.
Now, Jane, I'm going to pass you the mic because I need to go put on my crown so it can be fitting. Because, the girls have been trying to come for me and all of the things. I went and pampered myself because I had to be relaxed before I got into them this weekend. So just
Hmm.
be prepared. I've got my nails done. I've got my jewelry on. I've got my toes done. Got the hot stones. Sis,
Ooh.
let me put on my crown so we can really get into it. But I really want you to brag about yourself. And I really want you to dig in to why it's important not to pick up that phone, make false police reports, make false child protective services reports, and other type of reports. Why is that so important not to do in the Black community?
Because it's dead wrong. You could get somebody killed the way these police killing black people, mom, dad, and a child. Why would you put somebody in harm's way like that? When you do stuff like that, doing false stuff, you really is trying to bring danger to their doorstep. And my mom always told me, why worry about somebody else's front door? Worry about your own. But see, we're in this era now that people are not following that. So I don't agree with making false reports. I've seen people get their butt tore up behind stuff like that, and it don't end well with these false reports. And I just think it's lame that you go to that level of doing false reporting because what you do to others will come back to you, point blank, period. So making those false reports on Jag was just dead wrong. Making false reports acting like that young girl lady was in danger who's about to get an apartment down there in Texas, lying, making people believe that that girl was in danger and that Jag was doing some cult things with that girl and it wasn't true. It was the narratives for me that they were spinning around, want to just see people breaking up. And I do believe some of these people put a battery in. I do feel to an extent that they put a battery in Gooba's back to have things went the way it did.
Absolutely.
You look marvelous.
Listen, I got this camera. Don't
Hmm.
be surprised if I listen here. I want to shout out to everybody that sent donations. This is what your donations bought. Okay. I got a
Cool.
4K camera and I'll be live in the field, people. We are going to be capturing stories this year. I want you to get ready. The imposters are being called out. We will not be deceived anymore. We need her to cut that camera on.
That's right.
Show your face. Show your face. Stop deceiving us. I'm tired of it. I am tired.
I can't believe it. I thought this woman was like a 20 something year old that had nothing to do, that had like three babies at home, living on public housing. That's what I thought.
Oh, well, she got evicted. She was in public housing, but she got evicted because she's a hoarder, you know?
Oh no.
Yeah.
So she don't have nothing going on. So that explains why the false reporting, just trying to pull rugs under other people's lives. I
Hmm.
think they the ones that played. I feel the way Goomba said he don't want to deal with her. You really gotta push a man to the point, and he has to catch you in the act of something very betrayal and
Hmm.
devastating to say I don't want you no more. I think they put some type of battery conversating with him on Instagram or places, trying to
Hmm.
get him to leave Jaguar. That's what I think.
This is how they were with the lies. Okay, she said what? She said who? Okay, you shouldn't be with her. But do they have a man? Who's at home rubbing their feet at night?
Exactly.
You know, it's giving me, anything they say people are out here clout chasing, but honey, you're the one that's clout chasing with lies.
Straight up, because she had people believing that that woman, that Lugina girl, was in danger, and it wasn't in danger. That girl finna get an apartment and stuff. They the ones spilled those narratives that was switched around came from her and that married couple in Las Vegas. Them to get them, they the ones that created spin these narratives,
Mm-hmm.
selling these lies. And y'all know for a fact, hear her doing false reports, that's just dead wrong. She's trying to cause problems.
Mm-hmm.
There don't need to be no problem.
She is.
But
She is.
and see, but another thing too, Goomba likes to do things behind the scenes. He don't want people in his business, and I get that. But I believe they the ones that got in his ear. Because we don't still know the reason why he wants to divorce her, because I don't know. It's something about when some type of thing went down, and they was her and the woman and Jag was eating Chinese food, and they was talking about them calling the police on him, but that was like 5 or 6, 7 days ago. So I don't know what put a nail in the wall for him to do that. No one still has not brought that up, you
No
know?
one. Well, speaking of, I'm gonna bring up Jag. And shout out to the official campaign. I will be dropping the link to this video in the chat so you guys can go over and take a look at it for yourself. But this was last night. Jag has stopped by, and like you said earlier, I want to piggyback off of that. The official campaign has all the exclusives. He has the one-on-one. Um, conversations, and he gives Jack an opportunity to come over and give her side of the story because there's so many narratives going on. And like I said, this woman is very smart. I see Jag as a teacher. Once she get herself together, I would go to her little Bible studies, if she did them on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever the case may be. I feel like she's a woman like most of us or some of us, we nurture. That's just our human and woman nature. We nurture. Some women, they haven't been nurtured, so they don't get that part. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I
So
agree.
it's a sad thing, but we all have to come together. And us as women, we may not have the same story, but we have commonalities when it comes
Mhm.
to going through life and experiences.
Mhm.
We have Tara Dan Bailey, the Don Bailey in here.
All
She
right.
says, that's my question also, why he's not with her.
I still, like I said, I don't know what happened. Like, what was the nail in the wall that got him to do that, saying I'm done when he was in his
Well,
car?
the thing is, you're continuously calling the police, you're wilding out, you're making these false reports, you're spewing these narratives, and it's like if for him, I'm speaking for him, it seemed like she was trying to take him out and she was trying to cover all bases. So instead of going through the fire, he says, no, I'm gonna just dial 911 and call the firefighters to put this fire out before it starts.
Hmm. Now, but these things come out that dumb people over there, the ones made those false reports too. They could have pretended to be her. You got people that will do that. Act like they're somebody and they're not. Now
That's true.
who's to say they the ones that made it seem like Jag was doing that to him but never was doing it?
I don't know. Let's get into see what Jag has to say. Would you like to hear what Jag has to say?
Yeah.
All right. So before we do that, let's check our likes. We're doing good on likes, so we can go ahead and play the content.
Go ahead and pull up my friend Jaguar, right? Because we got a lot of things to talk about. Because there are people saying she's on the run. There's people saying that she's sex trafficking. There's people saying she's getting committed. There's people saying that there's warrants out for her arrest and all this stuff. So I have Jaguar right here to address the lies. My. Hey, friend.
Hey,
You don't
friend.
look like you running, friend.
Well, I mean, I have been running all day. It's been a busy day.
Yeah, you have been busy today. You was in church today. Um,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of people saying a lot of things about you on the internet. And for a while, I was saying that I was going to cover anything because I was receiving a lot of backlash for our having a rapport with you. But I was like, that's
Yeah.
stupid because all they're doing is sitting up and talking about it. That's all they're doing for hours and hours and
And
hours.
hours and
So
hours.
I'm like,
There.
Okay, so we're gonna stop, give our commentary a little bit, but what I wanted to point out was I want you guys to refer back to hear her how she rants off the people that she has on that panel and the conversations that they are having when they are not breathing online and just not saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
There's a really interesting live that I saw just the other night. It happened the night that I got arrested on Monday.
mhm. Is that the one they said you was gonna be
And
in jail for 2 weeks at least?
I guess so. It was somebody called Dr. Blue or something like
Oh,
that.
I think that's the one where they was trying to cast spells on you or something.
No, 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 no. That's a whole nother one.
Oh,
And it was some old.
see, it's so many people. It's just so
Yeah,
many people
but
that wish
but the
harm
reason
on
why
you.
I watched this live was because Shannon Lewis was on it.
Oh, and that's the one that
And
threatened you in that one line. Those are the people that have been calling the police on you, and that's part of
yeah,
why what happened in DeSoto happened is because they were calling down to the DeSoto Police Department, and that's why they treated you that way. Because
well, apparently she's been conferring with Detective Bohr, and she's been Detective Bohr who tried to break my wrist. She's been giving him false information. Now, when I was watching that live, and it was so funny because she literally broke down crying at the end of it, and all of the women were sitting there telling her, "Honey, maybe you're just a little too invested. Maybe you should just
definitely,
take a break. Maybe you're doing too much." No, but see, my daughter, and she started crying and crying. But see, I'm not like everybody else. See, a lot of people watch for entertainment. You know me, I'm a master at my craft. I study human behavior.
Um, that's another one that I think got issues. She do long lives too, but I don't know who that is. That Dr.
Oh,
Blue lady. But I've seen things that she's done on Jaguar.
yeah. I think it's pure crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's pure crazy. But then, this is the part that gets me is you call the police, you're giving false information, and then when people in the chat are or when somebody addresses you and say because you're, oh, I'm so this that and the third, well, maybe you should back off. Well, no, I have my daughter, and now you want a sympathy party, so now you want attention off of some lies that you done told, and you know they're lies. You're
Mm-hmm.
not concerned. This is
Mm-mm.
not a little girl. Let's start there. That Legina is not a little girl.
Mm-mm. They
Legina
don't right,
Gold is a grown woman.
right, and they the ones that went and gave Dr. Blue these pictures of Legina in some Olympic stuff from back in the day. Like, come on. And the doxing they were doing is just ridiculous. And the lies. And that's where that name I keep hearing, that Shanda Lewis person.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of that in the streets too,
Shauna
online.
Lewis. Yeah.
Right.
Just sitting up. This is my thing. Have no integrity. And these are the people that are supposed to be function functional in society. They're
Mhm.
they're supposed to be normal people.
Now there's one that got this Jamaican accent. She comes on screen. She wears shades. She's even talked with the woman that Jaguar lived that was living with this past week, was talking to her. and showed the screenshots. And I just think it's ridiculous. They going to that extreme, contacting people Jaguar is in proximity with
Yeah.
about things. I find that just beyond stalkerish. Like you really don't have nothing to do, nothing else. But this here, that's just crazy to me and
Well, see,
foolish.
Jane, it's one thing to give commentary, but it's
Yeah.
a whole nother thing for you to be out here committing crimes. Those are crimes that they are committing. Why? See, and this is why you're digging a grave for me. Dig one for you because you might fall in before me. While you're
Yep.
sitting out here committing crime, while you're calling the police saying I'm committing the crime and doing this and doing that, you're throwing lies in there, so you're committing the crime as well. You see how that works?
Right. And those are felonies when you commit false reports. And down here in the South, women that did that to men, lying on them and find out that it won't true, they get time for that. So the same thing happens where I see it happen, need to happen for these people on YouTube doing this to Jag.
Exactly.
But I think Jag needs a lawyer, a good lawyer, to take down these certain YouTubers that's doing this. It's
Yeah.
just
I mean, now that we have Jag up here, hey, let's do a side by side. Damn, we can't do a side by side
that bitch could never be on Jag's level. Period.
ever.
That bitch could never.
No, this is not given.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Jag looks very feminine. You know,
Hmm.
she looks
Well,
feminine.
she has a heart. She has a heart-shaped face, Jag. Sorta.
This just looked like one of the homies.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That drinks and
Drinks.
smokes. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, the only thing that's missing is a cigarette on his ear, on her ear. You know what I'm saying? Or miles,
and she don't got nowhere to go when the housing a big shoe. It's terrible.
but you're out here. This is my thing. Things aren't going right in your life, or you had experiences with housing and things like that. Why are you trying to tear up somebody's name? Why
Right.
can't you just keep your focus on the story and report on the facts?
Or better yourself. Learn some skills.
Yeah, or learn something from this woman.
Exactly.
I listen, out of all I don't, like she said, I don't look at stuff for, oh my God, let me see where I can tear somebody down. No, what is the message?
Hmm.
I forget the messenger. What is the message? What is the message?
That's what matters. And they just gone too far. And it's just sad, unfortunately, because they're gonna end up hurting in the process. It's not gonna be for Jag. It's gonna be for them for what they're doing. It's gonna karma looks at everything. The universe, all that energy stuff is real. But you put your energy towards it will come back. So we focus on good things will come. But if we're doing bad and trying to pull rugs under people and try to dig them in a ditch, we're going to end up being the ones falling in that ditch.
Yep.
So,
Well, I'm digging one and trying to run around it. I'm gonna get pushed in because I'm, doing that malicious stuff like that. You just get pushed right on in.
and that tells me they've been doing this a while
Oh yeah.
to other people
Oh
too.
yeah.
Jag just happened to be the one they're focusing on, but this gives me the energy that they've been doing this for a while on other people. And sometimes people will fight back. So they need to chill. And I
Yeah.
can't believe her because I'm not subscribed to her, but all those cash apps couldn't save her to get a place. It don't
It
make
could.
sense.
My thing is, it couldn't help her get a wax kit. They talking about me and my 5 o'clock shadow girl. I didn't got me a wax kit. I didn't got my situation took care of. You know what I'm saying? I did it on live form and everything, honey. I'm a pro now. Won't catch me slipping.
So she a stud as well.
Look at that beard.
Yeah, she's a stud.
West Side.
Ah,
Let's get into this content.
okay.
which is why I find it so funny. All these so-called psychologists on all these damn blogs talking about my psychological well-being and state and all of this and all of that, because I actually study psychology as a hobby. See, me, I believe in intellectual warfare. I'm very good at it. In order to be good at intellectual warfare, you have to know the human mind. You also have to pay attention to different kinds of pathologies, speech patterns, stuff like that, because all of those things are dead giveaways for the kind of person that you're dealing with. So I want to talk about Shauna Lewis. Shauna Lewis, the first time I saw her, she was on King World's channel.
Ooh. Queen Twirl?
Yes, Queen Twirl.
Oh, Queen Twirl. Okay, now I know who you're talking about when.
Yeah, Queen Twirl. You know, the one whose channel me and Shaka got taken down. Because I don't know if you noticed, the Queen has been quite silent lately. Or has she been silent?
Oh, has she been silented or muted?
No. I want you to follow me, friend. Watch me work. Now let's talk about what we know about Queen Twirl. We know that Queen Twirl has 91 felony charges that have been placed against him in his very miserable existence. Not only that, he's gone
beating his girlfriend. Yeah.
He kicked the baby out the stomach, the whole 9 yards. He's attempted murder, cyber stalking, bullying, terroristic threats. You want to know what the FBI told Shaka? That they would hire him because his tech skills are so dope if he wasn't such a criminal.
Because, you know, Twirl and them are obsessed with the Carbonation people. That's his whole...
Yes, and because I'm helping the Carbon Island people, because we don't do the nation no more. We do the island.
Yes, the island was Bishop thing, and the nation was Bishop's thing, and the island is them breaking away.
Exactly. The refugees of Carbonation.
Yes. Yeah. Nobody is in charge of the island. They all are just refugees.
They're free. Like they was trying to be until that man started trying to make everybody eat his semen. Now.
Because you've been getting a lot of backlash because they were saying that you were the priestess or you were trying to be the priestess. Everybody is free. Whatever. Nobody is over anything. That was them being funny. That was supposed to be comical.
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
But, you know, exactly. Some people like taking it seriously, so please do. You couldn't be more wrong. Now, we know that Queen Twirl is a very, very, very sophisticated cyber stalker. So as I was watching this Shanna Lewis, because I've been paying attention to Shanna very closely. Shanna Lewis says that she's from Chicago and she called out a neighborhood. But I called my folks in Chicago and checked, and don't nobody know who the fuck she is. Nobody from that neighborhood.
Her name,
nobody from that neighborhood has ever heard of a Shauna Lewis. Now, she came down here, and she's been telling this lie on all of these platforms, saying that I owe money to some dope boys in Ledbetter. I haven't sold drugs or actively sold drugs since 1997.
I remember her now. That's that girl that was on over there in Las Vegas, saying that she owes people drug money down there in Texas, down there in Dallas area or something. That's the one she's talking about.
Yes.
Oh, and she went that far now? Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
She don't got nothing to do. By the way she sounded that day I heard her. So she don't got nothing else going on. This is what entertains her, trying to destroy somebody else. But Jag said she hasn't actively sold nothing since the 90s. And I'm going to put something in there. The reason I'm going to say something about that is because growing up as a teenager in the 90s, where marijuana wasn't as it is now, marijuana was more pure during that time. So yes, a lot of women and men, teenagers, young adults were selling marijuana because the police wasn't really getting at them like that. until I say around the 2000 era, because BMF controlled a lot in the
Mm,
night. The BMF crew controlled a lot in the 90s and part of 2000s, out of Detroit. So, and they was, and for her to lie and say that Jag is selling that, and you hear her just say she hasn't actively sold that.
since the
That's been
night.
since the 90s, and that's been a long time ago. And that was when marijuana was good. I don't know what else she was selling, but I used to
But
smoke.
listen, we got a question. Why would she say that? Because she wanted them to come full force, guns blazing, and having a showdown.
Hmm.
But see,
And
this
that twirl dude, I quit watching that twirl dude when I seen
they're
the
saying
harassments of.
twirl is Shauna Lewis.
Oh. Well,
The sky.
he's also been on camera over there in Las Vegas panel.
But listen, disguise of the voice. Remember, we were talking about
Oh,
the
yes.
voices.
Hmm.
He's Shayna Lewis. He's got a problem with her. They see these people. Listen here, I'm gonna show you the people that are mad, that are very mad that she's not coming over there to give them their moment. She's just
Yeah.
not. These people, these two people right here. Grandma says she ain't with the biting. Bag up.
Right.
We heard about you.
Hmm.
You're a mommy biter. She said she turned her broom into a duster. Okay? Bag up. Close your mouth and keep your teeth off of old people.
Them teeth in that picture look disgusting. I could bite somebody and fuck up their blood. My God.
Mm, mm, mm.
Who will have teeth like that? Huh? Woo-hoo. They gotta go to a dentist to get the shit all down. But he's not on YouTube now. He's going live over there on IG, but Terrell don't understand that it's hard. You got to promote that Cash App heavy over there. But
Yeah.
people ain't feeling him over there. I liked it him when he was trying to get justice for Takeoff's murder. When he was about Takeoff murder and getting justice for Takeoff and had all these different things regarding the Prince family and all, I was liking it. But it just switched like a thief in the night. It just switched to Nature Boy. Then Jaguar Wright and Nature Boy and all this. I said, you know what, I got to go. Then when I started doing my digging, he is an abuser. He
Yeah. And I'm
beats
so
women.
confused. I'm so confused. Go elaborate on the beating.
They claim that he beat this girl that was pregnant with his child, kicked her stomach so hard the baby came out. That
No,
baby could have died.
I think
And
I heard something like that.
and he got cyber. There's some more people in the other sectors that show his police record stuff I seen. He's an abuser, and he got felonies. He's not supposed to be on social media. And usually people where they can't be on social media, they use other people. They use fake aliases, emails, and things to get on, and fake birthdays and stuff. That's how he's able to get on. But congrats for Shaka and Jag getting him off, because it was getting tiring seeing him. All his titles had something to do with Jaguar in it. It got disgusting. But he talked about her today, making up this lies that the cartels are after her, and that's a fucking lie.
You know what? Let's speaking of lies, I'm about to reach out to this guy that lied on me.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
All right.
Hey, what's your number? And I'm gonna. This is a perfect example. I'll give you a backstory so you guys will know that this is like genuine. I went to Job Corps. And if you all know, like I stayed on the dorm,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So there was this big white guy, was not attracted. I mean, I wasn't attracted to him. He wanted a moment with me. Guess what? When I turned him down, he lied. He lied. He had me he went and made a false report and told these people that I flashed him or something. And he did, like, I told them people, I was like, no, he is lying. I said he want me. Um Yada yada yada. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
he sent me his number. So now it's time to give him a call. And now I want to address him on the show. And I'm going to show y'all what lies do. So here, let me go ahead. I'm going to call him from my 405 number. That's what we going to do.
I went
And
to
I know,
Job Corps.
yes, shout out to Job Corps, the Job Corps graduates. I graduated in business office tech. Okay, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. His number is, oh, I was about to call his number out. Let me not call his number out. Okay, here we go. I'm about to call him. I'm like, hey, how have you been? I'm gonna be like, you know what? We gotta. This is how I'm gonna address it. Can you please apologize for what you did so we can move on? That's how I'm gonna start it out. And I'm gonna let y'all know so I'm not. Y'all don't think that I'm making this up. People have actually lied on me because I would not
Do
give
what
them.
you want. Give them the satisfaction.
Yeah, give them a chance. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
okay, so go on mute right quick. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna put it on speaker.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I would be better. I want to move on. Like, I don't know, like the last time that I heard from you was like when you was trying to get me kicked out of Job Corps.
I don't remember that. You got to be honest. I've been through so much. Like literally 6 years ago, I had a severe car wreck to the point where like I died twice,
Oh, really?
and yeah,
No.
like
Okay, so it was, when we stayed on dorm at Job Corps and I
I
wouldn't give you.
remember. I
No, you
yeah,
got to let me
I
finish.
remember.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
give
I'm
you a
sorry.
chance and then you almost got my ass kicked out. And I could have had like a record, but you didn't tell the truth. You got mad because I didn't talk to you and you almost got me kicked out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was dumb, young, and immature. And I'll be honest. I really liked you back then.
Yeah, but I
So
want to
I'm
know,
sorry.
just like, okay, so just because I turned you away, where in your mind did it take you to say, "Oh, I'm gonna make up a lie on her"? You just didn't want to see me no more and you wanted me removed?
My feelings were hurt. You get what I'm saying? Like it was just the rejection. My feelings were hurt. I was young and dumb, and I'm sorry. I'm 100% sorry for that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hurt you. And that's all I can say is I'm truly sorry for doing that.
Yeah. Well, I accept your apology, but I just
I
wanted an
appreciate it.
apology. But yeah, I am good. I'm actually married. I have children. I'm a homeowner. And so I'm living my life right now. And I'm sorry that you were in those accidents and you passed away twice. But we just have to thank
It was
God for today and
yeah,
you know.
yeah. No, it was one accident. I got hit by a semi, and yeah, it turned my whole life upside down. So for the last 6 years, I've learned how to like walk again and try to build my life back. Um, Everything like that. So it's definitely been a journey. But you look great. Like you look gorgeous as hell. All right, not trying to overstep,
Thank
but you
you.
really do. You you are very welcome. Congratulations on the kids and the marriage. I mean, It looks like you had breast augmentation. You know, they look wonderful. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Uh, I don't know if you had any other surgeries. If you did, good job. Congratulations.
Oh no, everything else is natural. It's just breast augmentation.
Okay. Well, I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel more complete?
Oh, well, actually, I'm getting a call. But I just want to end on a good note, but I'm actually getting a call. That's actually my husband on the other line, so I'm going to have to run, hun.
All right. We'll call you back anytime.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so that's how you I wasn't rude, I wasn't disrespectful, but you all heard what I told you before he got on that phone. It was the lies. And that lie could have ruined my life and my career. I graduated with honors. Despite all that, I was dancing at night and going to school at day. All that came out when I got called in the office. Oh, we heard you've been we heard that you're a stripper. Well, yes, I was 21 and I was able to make those decisions. But I still did my thing at night, went to school during the day. My grades were good. I wasn't lacking. I may have had paid a few people to do my work, but hey, I worked the night before. But long story short, I did what I have to do.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
I probably would have been upset if that was me during that time being lied on. And the way we got screenshots and receipts of things, but you never got in trouble for that, did you?
Girl, they put the light under my tail. It was pretty much they gave me you're okay, you're almost graduating. Okay, so you just complete this and then you graduate and then you're good.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Yep.
was like I couldn't get into no trouble, but it's like I wasn't a trouble person. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just like with that right there, I literally told them it was not that this dude wants to be with me and I don't want to be with him.
Okay. I you are
Oh,
good.
you
You
just went down
good.
a little bit.
You
Oh, I'm
good.
sorry. Hey, y'all.
Hey Keish, how are you?
Sorry
Hello.
about that. Hey, Tulsa. How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you? What's going on?
One moment, babe. Can you turn it down, son?
Well, you handled that well. Congrats. And he he said that he went through some things, but God brought him back. He could really open people's minds up too on this new path.
Yeah.
And it's good that you're not holding any anger towards that. That
Mm-mm.
shows growth.
Absolutely. You gotta see, and forgiveness is for you, but you have to forgive. We ask for forgiveness on a daily. So I'm not perfect. And I think that a lot of people need to tell I'm not perfect. Why am I trying to put these standards and other things on other people when I know that what I'm saying, I still have struggles in my life. We're striving for perfection, but we have shortcomings.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keys, get on in there. Get you some salad.
Oh, I didn't make no salad. I made some beans, girl, and some fish.
Oh, I wanted some
Yeah,
fish.
yeah. We went and got some orange roughy, and my dude he wanted some Great Northern beans.
Oh, okay.
Uppity.
Yes. Yeah, so I just wanted to hit the link and just chit chat with y'all for a little bit. And on my way coming in, I see one of those guys got a video up saying Jaguar uh uh got away from the police and Goomba got a new girlfriend.
Wow. I don't believe that. You see a man in a 4-year marriage, probably gonna have maybe a side.
No, this is the dude that the dude that's making this video talks to them. That SHD guy or SDH guy or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Uh SDH, he live right now saying Jaguar just what you call it when you get away from the police? What is it called?
No, you're on the
Uh
run. On the,
yeah, no, she like the police was chasing her.
oh, high speed chase.
I
No,
I don't
what is
know.
the word for it? What is the word for it? On the not on the okay, on the run. No, not on the run.
Evades the police.
And
Eluding.
Yeah, something like Tosa, look on your computer and look up that dude that talked to her all the time. Because I don't watch his channel and I don't follow none of them people.
You
okay,
talk
let me
about Sean Davy?
Yeah, he live right now and said Jaguar gets away from the police and Goomba got a new girlfriend or something.
I
Jaguar
And he
find
talked to them.
police.
Jaguar shouldn't
What?
be friends with him if he's spreading lies like that.
So
Well, she
he
said she went on a date last night. She said she had a date, so she dating too.
Yeah. And she looked it
Hmm.
nice this morning for church. I seen her IG. She
did.
looked it really nice.
I think she really went on a date, or she was just saying it to make him mad, like she said she did at the Jamaican restaurant.
I don't know.
Well, what I do know is Goomba did here, I'm gonna bring up his Instagram right quick because
And see, I don't follow none of them.
but see, this is my thing, y'all. Like my heart goes out to both of them because they are hurt and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like they're living their relationship in the public and everybody has oh
their
Legina
opinion.
is live. Girl, Legina is live. Legina. Hold on.
She
Daddy, hold on
live
one second.
on
We gotta bring
YouTube.
girl, we better bring her right on up. Come here, Legina.
Mm.
Legina. Legina.
You know, if that's true about what Jack said yesterday about her getting her new job and getting her new apartment and getting her new and selling her art, she's doing real good.
Girl, look at her cooking that chicken.
I don't want you to see. Finish cooking. There's cornbread in the oven. Cornbread.
Yeah, that looks good what they got.
Hmm. Look, teaching her how to cook. But this is my thing. Let's give this woman credit where credit is due. You know, something, you know, maybe this is just something bigger than what we know. You know, they are supposed to have separate people and then they come back together. They get themselves, they just need to be separated for a minute, you know, get their lives together. She get on her regimen. She starts taking her pills and then you know what I'm saying? She get on her regimen doing the right thing. You know, he clear his mind, he do the right thing. They both get their counseling. And then, you know, separately, this is why I see they do separate counseling. And then when they get themselves together, then do a joint counseling and see if they can work it out.
You know what? I do go back and forth with her and Jag. You know, some days I be like okay, and then some days I be like they shouldn't be hanging out. But I think they may actually be helping each other
Yeah.
Hmm.
in some type of way. You know what I mean?
It's Women's Month. Happy Women's Month, ladies.
Happy Women's
Yeah.
Month, yeah.
Yeah.
And look at what we get to watch. We got to see Legina. Well, now she ended her live, but we got to see her over there cooking with Jag, and
And
you
they're
know,
using an air fryer oven, which is healthier than using grease frying chicken. So those chicken wings, and I think I heard something about cornbread. So I
yeah,
think
it's
it's good.
cornbread in the oven. Yeah. Oh, is she live again? Oh, girl, we don't know what's going on. Oh, girl, did Miss Legina block me?
That's what.
Oh, hold on. Let me refresh this.
So she blocked you?
I'm trying to see.
You wouldn't have seen that if she did. You wouldn't have seen her page.
Well, see, look, I'm about to tag on her name, and it looked like she's live, but oh no, she ended her live. Okay, I wonder if she's going. Let's see.
I'm working on expressing how I feel and my point of view and being able to voice my opinion, because for a long time when I was younger, like very, very young, I was told not to be excited for certain things or not to acknowledge certain things that make me happy. And I am not trying to be stuck in that type of and karmic energy, and I'm going to unleash all of them. I at this moment feel disappointed on people I thought I trusted or I did trust it, and then now they did hurt me in a way. They lied to me and also took advantage of my kindness and my naiveness. And because of that, I am put in a state for where they can't come along for my ride in my spiritual journey because they don't align. They don't have the same frequency as me in that regards. But now coming out, finding out that so, and I don't know if it cut off right in that moment, but expressing how I feel and also like coming up to a conclusion like who I am as my identity is wise and my bloodline is wise, that my parents is not my biological parents that I thought I grew up with. So it will understand why I was treated a certain way and made feel differently, the disconnect. And my memories coming back to me or explaining different memories and nobody was able to explain it off, or I would just like kind of ignore it and brush it off personally. And it's deeper than what it looked like. It's deeper, and then you have people that sat there and intentionally try to stop or change the narrative of my life, and didn't have people around me play along to that lie as well. And it just disheartening how people fart. And I don't know if it and because of that things how people will go far just for money and to keep a crime and lie so far. I'm gonna make sure that all of these things get exposed, as you see in my bio. It's from real memories that I have, so it's not like, oh, it's talking up my ass. I'm not. I don't benefit in a way because essentially my life is in danger if I do express these things, probably. But this is the truth, and this is the truth that she wanted me to tell everyone. And this is our truth. This is the real truth. I remember my dad, his ass, and I had to let go of this fake illusion family that they put me in, and for it to make room for the real ones in my life, the real family that love me unconditionally, and I am going to bond with them too as well. And the truth's gonna be out.
She really has some good melanin. It's clear, you know.
Yeah.
You
But
know, she really needs to stop with that shit. That's what really pisses me off because my parents, they if they tried to do the best that they could do raising me, she's well spoken. She has many awards from all of the pictures they put up from her school. She was in that Olympics and everything, and she won. And she's very intelligent. She does astrology and everything, so her mind is on a totally different level. I feel like it's just so disrespectful for her to do that to her birth family. I don't care if you struggle, if your tennis shoes didn't match, or you wore a shirt from the Goodwill and you had to stay in a homeless shelter. That shit is foul to me. Like, don't do
Mhm.
that to your family. I don't
Right.
care if it's for money or whatever. You
She
can't sit here and say you had these thoughts because something is going on with your head and all of that, but then claim to be sane at the same time. At this point, just push your art and all of that and stop talking about that other story because
she
it's ridiculous.
yeah, they're live again. She's live again.
she's live again. Okay, let's go ahead and get on over there. Uh-huh.
But I agree with you. That's
That's
a time
foul.
when
That's
you got to
foul.
move on. We all, as Black women, has went through some things. We got to forgive and move on. And thank God we can move on. you know.
Don't let the little
And her
weirdos
mother got a stroke
just
and she can't talk no
make
more.
you feel
That's foul.
anything otherwise.
Girl, look at how amazing she
I
looks.
know.
She did
The thing
something with
is,
her hair.
I'm not getting bullied. I find it funny. And I don't know it's because it's a toxic trait that I find it funny, but I think I do. Which is, sad, but um, it is funny because it's real life things in my real life that is more dangerous than y'all, and that's facts. And I can laugh at the little things. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, see, any noteworthy chef can take a note from a taster and execute.
Yeah, she's a chef, you guys. She is a chef. Did y'all know that?
Okay, try that. Did I fix it? Oh shit, you went back. Did I fix it? That's why you're mad.
She a chef, y'all. I always wanted to, eat from a chef that's like, their personal taster. I like cooking too, so I need to taste it too. She a tourist, LL, they all chefs. Yeah, that is. They know how to cook, they know how to sing, they rule all things beautiful, and they're very stable and very loyal and hardworking. They are. They enjoy the certain things. Oh, you calling me homeless? What, you gonna take me in? Or that's what you gonna do? No, you're just gonna type in my Instagram live trying to insult me. But did I ever do that to anybody else? No. Oh, she a tourist. That explains it. Hold on. Oh, you a Gemini? I don't know if I'm a true Gemini because I don't know my real birthday until I figure it out. I'm gonna find that out. That's a big ass strawberry. Yes.
If that ain't a Jag
Or
2.0,
genetically modified. Either or. It's healthy or genetically modified.
We're gonna be growing our own food.
Oh yeah, for sure. We getting prepared for the real world and the future worlds. The real ones that actually count. So when the shit happens, you don't be looking stuck
Guess
screaming.
what? When the shit goes down and everything goes crazy, we still gonna be eating just as good as you finna eat today.
Don't look like they running for no police.
Matter of fact, tell my family members to give me my money. And maybe it's not the family member. Maybe it's somebody that knows the family, and either or.
usually when that guy run a story on her, Jag, she usually call him and give him the information. So I'm not sure.
Right now, I need to light it at work.
There you go.
No, I got my torch.
Oh.
I just don't
Oh,
like
she's smoking weed.
Yeah, she do. That's the strong way.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Is any more insults coming in or no? I'm a
Oh
little
my
toxic.
God.
I can deal with it.
So she under the influence.
If you're toxic, everybody's fucking toxic.
Yeah,
We
but
all is.
yeah.
And in some way, shape, or form, we
Wow.
human. Come on. Or did it stop? Oh, wait, it
But
stopped.
when I was her age, I was cooking for myself.
Was she cooking?
You know,
I'm gonna show you what toxic looks like.
No,
That's
I'm talking about the
toxic.
smoking drugs. I don't smoke. I never
Oh,
smoked the weed.
tripping. Oh, damn it. I gotta clean you up. Here, show him the steak
No, it's
before
all right. I got it.
Show it to him. Show him what toxic. No, it's hot.
that's a steak, ain't it?
That's toxic. You jealous bitches.
She made that herself. Who you said you got a chef intern by? Or
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain.
Mm-mm.
In Paris.
Mm-mm.
While I was working overseas. I missed him. He committed suicide, they say. I don't believe it.
I don't believe Hollywood suicides at all. I mean, I understand why they want to do it, but to actually do it, no, I don't believe that. Yeah, she do got to give her personality. He had a great show. Then I'm gonna have to look him up. It didn't come off the oven, so That's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. You just be talking off your ass, trying to be mean. It ain't cool. Talk about trying to act like her. Go look through my other page, my other videos. And we act similar because we're not trying to act off. The thing is, some people put on fake pleasantry and then they just worry about what somebody else say. And then some people act like
fake taste.
Thank you. And she left the fat. I know I hold all the best.
How's it taste?
I don't like fat like that, but you remind me.
Bon appetit.
I never went.
That's how
I
you know
never
she a
done that.
chef. The fat hold all the juices. I've been told that, but my mouth is a little different though. It just tweaking.
That's like a double wide trailer. Look like.
That was good.
Almost done.
It reminded me of my second dad used to make beef for me when I was younger. And he called himself a chef. I think he was maybe, but I'm not sure. But it reminded me of my childhood. Like she did that. Nah, that's how you make steak. That's how you make steak.
My father taught me how to cook meat.
See?
Nobody cooked meat like my dad. Nobody.
Yeah.
Being able to eat my father's food was a privilege.
Yeah. My second dad, the one I grew up calling him my dad, she made beef too. So the way she made it, it brought back memories. Everybody else since then don't know how to make steak.
Don't make me stick my foot up your ass. I'll kick you with this. Don't mess with Texas. I'll kick your ass with this boot.
For real. She made that steak. Nah, see, that's how you make steak. So she became the second person that made that I know for sure. I've been tasting steak since then, but that's how you make it. That seasoning.
And that's just for your salad.
See? No, it is too much. This is real life. It tastes good.
How is it too much? You know, they've been saying I've been a bad mother all these years. This is how I cook for my kids.
And her son know how to cook.
Oh yeah, Sam is a chef as well.
I'll taste his picture, yeah.
And then you gonna cook?
Yes. I'm like, boy, who taught you the bell peppers and the seasoning? Like, oh, your mama did. Yeah, for a man.
Mama raised him right.
Yeah, he know how to cook for sure. I got glitter. I do got glitter because my painting, I had it high and I was sitting down and my painting fell on me. So I got glitter from the aftermath of my painting.
Oh, we still up by 10, Sam. It's 50 to 40.
It had went down, then it went back up.
They did?
Yeah.
So they started coming back?
Oh, yeah, they started, but not.
Oh, I'm glad we back up, though, Regina.
Yeah, more. Yeah. La Gina.
Huh?
La Gina.
I thought it was Regina.
Because it's more common. Hey.
Regina, this is my Satori, this is Regina.
How you doing?
Hey. Yeah. You don't look 16 at all. I'm not 16. If somebody's saying I'm 16, because I know they've been calling me young as of 10 years ago. I haven't aged since I was 10 years ago. So, still, I'm like, dang. Is somebody saying I look 16? Or are they saying, because I know this maybe, and this, but this is anime right here. And this is anime. You know, my Naruto, my
I will say
TV show.
I will say she's a very good looking 30-year-old, that's for sure.
With no
You
kids
can
at
call me
that. I'm
Angela,
surprised
but
no Southern dudes down there in Texas hit her up. You know what I'm saying?
Because she looks really young.
Yeah. Well, you know,
She looks
black
like she's
don't crack.
18, and
Right.
she looks
If
like she
it
about 18 or 19 years old. She's
right,
30.
look,
right.
I'm
It's
love
darker
regardless. You
melanin
call me
women.
love, you
Some
can
of
call
them
me
do look
Angela
younger
or
than age,
Legina.
depending who they
As long as
are.
you don't do
But
no
she
extra.
looks young. She looks like she's 19, 20.
I look 16.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know.
a good looking
When I was
30-year-old.
16, I probably still look like this, or I probably looked older.
Are you ready for your champagne cocktail yet?
That's why I gotta watch, make sure nobody's dating me because of how I look, you know. Because if you just for my personality, then yeah. Yes, Alia Holton is my mother. She was a baby when she had a baby, and that's facts. Thank you. You are 68IKKIN. 68 68kin. Or thank you for looking, leaving nice comments on my platforms, and even listen to my podcast. Thank you. Do you guys know I had a podcast? Did y'all know I had a podcast? Anyway, it's called the Go Ladders Podcast. What's Go Ladders? The Go Ladders. And but Alias is a good name, so you have a good name. It means the highest exalted one. It's a good name, so that's a good middle name you have. You're gonna go up high here from here now, maybe. So.
I'm sure. I'm sure. But we need
doing OnlyFans after it's over? Are you asking me, or is that you?
Oh no, what
The
happened?
OnlyFans. I feel like if I was to have it, you're not gonna see anything explicit, so it might just be a scam page for you to watch.
That shit was interesting. That's why I fucking take the shit. And then I put it on YouTube. Bitch. Oh, you got a YouTube channel?
The thing is, for my family, my biological family, the Hutton members, they have an NDA, so they can't talk to me, or they're gonna lose all my mother's estates. Okay. Your name is Selena Alia. Oh, that is beautiful. That's beautiful. You know who you were named after? My mother and another beautiful singer that passed, Selena. But you already know that. Thank you. Dang, Rodder, you sound violent. Why are you gonna try to tell me to shut up? What's wrong with you?
You know we lost the nation, so we trying to get revenge.
I know.
Want a DNA test?
Did you forget I was here?
It's gonna happen. Yeah, we look just like her bio, please, Diamond. That's not my mother, but they paid good money to have me in a family that looked like me. That's what they did. Oh yeah, what I said, the DNA test is coming. Well, it's no DNA test, but it's an ancestry test. It's coming in the mail, and then I got 3 of them. So the other 2 can go to anybody that want it, or I can do it again and again. Okay. And what I do like to cook is I like to bake on live Instagram. TikTok, you be on there?
Yeah, I just started battling.
Me too. So it's still stuff I gotta learn.
Yeah, I'm a month in.
You what?
A month in.
A month in? Oh. I've been like a few months. I was on there like a year ago, so like posting my own thing. Then I fell off, and then I went back on there. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I haven't posted like content in.
Yeah.
And I had just posted something yesterday.
I like your accent. You sound Louisiana.
I wish I had more Prosecco, my dear. I'm sorry. Well, no,
Oh, do you know how Nana look like? I feel like nobody's seen how Nana look like. Yeah, I was talking about he's my dad. Well, his picture and her picture. I'll put them together. Because he was kind of trying to do his job as a homophobe, but, you know. And smoking now, huh? Did you not see, first off, I'm grown, y'all. I'm a grown adult. And for me to drink is because of my own choice. And I went to a mental institution because somebody got paid off to put me in there because they get paid under this table. No, they get paid, from the little things by keep watching me. And I can say their names. And it's your favorite rapper, too. It's your favorite rapper, too. And I'm going to keep saying it. It's your favorite rapper.
It's only their favorite rapper because he killed everybody, so he could be the only rapper.
Yeah, he killed y'all favorite. So he's going through his own little things, too. And it's not what Jaguar's saying. It's a whole different rapper. So he got an obsession with my mother.
Don't give him too much. Save it for the network.
Well, he better do what Big Sean said. Control your host. That's what you better do. That's what you better do. So what? You know, if I'm going against the industry, then we're gonna be similar. We're marching. We're fighting the same war. We on the same side. So of course we gotta be matching energies. We're matching energies. This is the things I've been saying for a long time. Why do you think I asked Jag to mentor me? First off, you know who my parents are. My parents was known before they was known. So of course they trying to come up this tree. And now y'all finally in the know because y'all was not gonna know anything unless somebody opened their mouth. And that's when y'all finally know anything. Look, but the thing is, she was using that as a reference. Yes, but my thing is, my identity is from my memories and my emotions. And it's facts.
Well, this is for your wedge salad. So I'm going to take your bacon and put it right here on top of the air fryer.
You can put it on the salad for me.
Well,
anyway, like I said, any of my family members could come out and sue me. They can come out and say, or cease and desist. They're not going to do that because they know from my mother's, and also they owe me my money. Anyway, if you can't give me my mother back, bring me my money. Let's switch it M for an M. But I would gladly trade all that money for my mom, given a chance. So God, you know, God makes the final decision, so I can't say nothing about it. But if you know what's worth, it's worth. I'll let you know. And Zama and Nana, they wasn't the best. Zama wasn't there. I didn't know I loved her until 2008, after her stroke. And that's facts. And I'm not trying to be mean about it, but that's what it is. I knew I loved my mom. I knew I loved my dad, R. Kelly. But Nana, after he left, I bonded with him more, even though he was harsher on me. But still, you know, I wasn't his real kid, so it's different. Of course, it would be. I know I look more like my dad. I know they look like me. I'm older than them.
And they look like their grandmama Joanne too.
Yeah, shout out to my siblings. Buku and Ja and Little Rob. And how many other else kids that he might have. I should name this one kid that looked just like my dad. He likes to keep these family members around me, us around each other. And he violated another girl, which is my god brother's baby mama. Asked about her first oldest son. He owed her money too. And then I don't know what the mama got. They can sue me. They can sue me.
Why haven't they?
I don't know why. Who's Robin? They look like me. They look like me. You don't look like your parents. You don't look like your parents. You don't look like your parents. And you see how I sound like trying to judge you from the outside in about your parents.
Hello?
Little Robert Jr. Yeah, he's Little Robert.
Hey, sis.
Little Rob.
Hey, the other lady, Keisha.
Yes.
She
I
left.
asked my sister to take a DNA test with me. I think she got a DNA. I think she got an NDA on her. Or they probably threatened her life. You never freaking know. All I know is y'all better not touch them.
She can come back up if you want to.
And they're grown, but they're my little brother.
Say what now, hon?
So y'all better back up.
I was telling Keisha she can come back if she wants.
I'm the big sister, so.
Okay. Yeah, Jaguar throwing down, honey. With the food she cooking.
First secret, not the last though. He got a different secret, kids.
Yes, I end up going to the car wash. I don't know if my mom
froze her eggs, but I feel like they might do that.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting I might go get me a steak sub because I need some red meat right now. Because of my iron and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on, let me pull this down.
Are you happier with Jag? I am. And
I can't be plant-based 100% because of my iron. So I have to have red meat. You know?
Before I met.
Okay, what were you saying now?
I said I can't be 100% plant-based because of my iron. I have to have red meat.
Yeah. No, I just, girl, I had planned to just run to the store, but then I ran by the car wash and said I need a car wash.
Okay.
But no, drop down whenever y'all want to. I just wanted to see Legina. She guzzling that wine down, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. I think it's a strawberry daiquiri because she had a strawberry in there and a strawberry on a on a glass on a wine glass.
Yes.
Okay.
It's definitely given, honey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
seeing
y'all
that.
want to
Yeah.
y'all want to hear more of what y'all want to do?
You can go ahead and play it.
This channel is for the people, child.
To be with Jag. I asked my Baba, and he said yes. It's something she either teach me, and it's probably vice versa, or it might be a lifelong thing. I feel like it is. And no, it's not in no unplatonic way. It's platonic. Thank you. Why y'all all ask questions at the same time and then they go faster?
I should have gotten more rice. I'm probably gonna have to put some rice on in that rice cooker.
Oh, you're calling me Little Robert Kelly. Oh, that's why you calling me Robin.
They are gonna eat good today. Some real Southern food, okay?
You know, it's a famous singer named Robin, right? That's her name.
There's enough rice to get everybody started.
I don't eat rice.
Robin. So if y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Legina Gold, LAGENA GOLD, and that's where I'm going to be talking about certain things that happened to me in my life until I go to my Brooklyn platform. But I want to work out all the details before I do, so it can be consistent and set. And I gotta learn what I learned before then, so I'm not rushing it. Trying not to rush it. I do rush things. You know.
Yeah, baby.
Let me get the light off the table, please.
Turn the light.
The light one.
Which one?
My dad wasn't ugly, so if y'all refer me to Robert, then it's okay.
Shut up,
It's okay.
Oh, damn, Zaya.
Happy birthday to you, Donna. Or Donna. Donna. Happy birthday.
Come on, Zaya.
Happy birthday to you. That's all you're getting. For now. They don't know how to be nice. You know, they running, they haven't learned better. Their own parents used to do that to them. And instead of learning from that, they learn how to do the same thing because that's what they've been taught. And you only know what you know.
Do anybody know where they are?
They look like they're down there in Texas.
Drawing on horses. I haven't drew any horses before. I don't think I did. But if you want me to, I can. Hopefully it's not no underlying meaning to your message. But I can draw. If you want some draws or anything that I'm drawing, yeah, I'm still taking voice lessons. If you want anything that you want me to draw specifically, that'll be a little bit higher than the photos I'm drawing. But if you want a custom art, then that'll be different. If y'all want custom art pieces, DM me. I still gotta check it. I haven't actually checked it, and that's my bot. That's on me. That's on me. Y'all worry about me in the comments. Yeah, Shay, cause you be doing the most. And these people are civilized, and they don't like what you be saying. So it's not like I'm doing something combative with you. There's no need to be combative with the words you're putting on there. Some of y'all be tripping. There's no need. It'd be different if I was cussing y'all out.
Now take a look
She
at this wedge salad.
She's tipsy now.
Love.
What is that?
It smells good.
Ma.
She remind me of not her actions don't, but her cooking though. Like Nana, he was a good chef. He was a good chef. And that beef she made, it tasted similar to him. Like that, like she made that cultured cooking. That's what I'm used to.
They were like, bitch, if you don't give me that goddamn steak.
Yeah.
He said, bitch, you better.
There's a difference between steak and beef.
You gotta wait for your daddy to get it.
It's a salad. I feel buzzing. I only have 1 cup, and that's all I need. I feel tipsy.
You know what, Mark?
I'm a lightweight.
The mushrooms.
I'm a lightweight.
But I'm gonna leave them here.
No, you probably you fine, friend.
I'm gonna put them in all their shiitakes.
I think Sean would have told Dad before killing you guys. I think he would have told her. But the thing is, what Jag do in his platform, that's what he do in his platform. And that's what he's allowed to do. So any information you want to say, that's on his platform.
Yes, baby.
Memories that dish look
I
crazy.
can't wait till we start queuing again.
That food is smell good and it tastes good. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But sometimes y'all just be talking.
They don't seem to understand where we are. And you don't need to tell them.
I would love to see Shannon. Do they still eat lamb?
Yes. We finna get a hunting license. We gonna go out because I'm gonna kill me a deer.
Shut up.
Yes.
I'm
gonna kill me a deer with Shane.
I gotta go down there.
When I get a plate, I'm gonna let y'all look at my plate.
But we gonna kill us a deer.
First off, it's not a mess. It's good. Shay, like I said, the DNA test, I already asked out. I reached out and did my part. I did my part for reaching out for a DNA test.
Listen to me.
Maybe because they're under NDA, they can't do it. You have to think about them too, and how much is at stake for them too. So I got to do some things in my way. I'm got to do an ancestry DNA test. I do know some people have my DNA though, but it can't be exactly matched unless they're my twin, identical twin, not no fraternal twins. Like they want to pass off with my half uncle. Yeah. It can be. They could have somebody posing as my DNA test and put it in the system. It is. But the way I look like and my blood type, you can't mess it up. Or unless I go to a different country and still do it. And then we won't have no jurisdiction there. Or, you know, my siblings, but they might have some money to lose. Oh, matter of fact, I can go ask my little brother. I don't think he's over 12 yet. I don't think he's over 12 yet. He act like our daddy though. So. I'm gonna go on my YouTube and tell you guys what happened in Cleveland. And no, the thing is with me and Jack, we don't agree on the same thing sometimes. No, we agree on the most things because we similar to each other. So we agree on the same thing. So what she talk about is what I already talked about. Or what I feel like is true. That's why I specifically reached out to Jag. Before I was in a mental institution, I reached out to Jag. I know, but I am for the people in the back, just so they can stop saying, oh, da da da. Elijah, I told Elijah, I got an ancestry.com. I got an ancestry test for him too. So if he want to find out who his real daddy and his family members, and he want to, find that out for himself, he can. But he don't want to do it. He never said nothing. All these people that claim that they want to do stuff for the online, I reached out and I said it, and they don't want to do it. And it is what it is. And for people that saying, "Oh, you act like Jag," exposing the truth and cussing, that's what you thinking. It is. We're very passionate. She's very sweet. You guys have to understand, she's very sweet. She went through so much things, just like any other woman, especially being a Black woman. Like I said, y'all want us to do whatever y'all want us to do, and it's like, nah. First off, we're women. We need strong men, and they gotta be strong.
Well, all these niggas running around with their hands up their ass can't protect nobody.
Right. And I don't even want them to. They can't do nothing about it. Court order. Maybe court order.
Yes, I do. I just don't
say it with your hands. What my hands got to do anything? For real. But we're going to work on it. We're going to improve the race of our brothers and sisters. And it's not just about
being all these little punk ass sissies.
Yeah. Y'all stronger than that. Y'all man got this. Y'all got this.
Well, I know you like sissies, but I'm just saying as a whole. Listen to me.
He looks like he can fight.
When we talking LGBT,
he can fight.
You a whole real
Mark
man.
can fight.
I do not like
Yeah.
I mean, sissies is fun to play with, but that's not it.
No, they ain't.
She like they're fun to play with.
I don't want no girl.
She like, right.
That ain't cute.
It ain't cute.
Yeah. Let them know.
I want to be that, keep that in the survey.
Right. We need some warriors out here. We need some warriors.
Ooh, you almost had a heart attack.
Y'all need to understand. Y'all can't fathom that my parents had babies and they made me. Okay? We're going to get the truth out here.
I want a man that don't be a man.
For real.
Yes. Please know you're a man.
Yeah, you are one. These men out here, don't let them push you around. Y'all can roughen up if y'all want to.
I can't stand
Come with common sense.
For just a second.
Huh?
Can I be ugly for just a second?
Yes.
Why did you be for a sis?
Oh, let them know. Ah.
They don't even turn me on. God ain't giving no ass. He gave me all mine in the front.
See?
But she, I got alcohol. I ain't got no ass at all. He gave it to me in the front, God.
Yeah. Right. Some of these guys, they don't. Mm-hmm. Y'all got me taking it. Take it.
We got this game, baby. Guys, SEC champions, baby. And we still undefeated. Undefeated, Sam. We undefeated, Sam. Yes. We undefeated. They can't fuck with us, Sam.
That's right.
There's some things you don't bring up because that is the issue that they gotta come with, and we all gotta deal with by our own selves. So certain things you can't talk about. If I don't see you eat, I'm gonna be pissed. You wanna watch me eat? Can y'all even hear me? I think I'm on Bluetooth. Can y'all even hear me? Dominique Franklin is not my biological mother. Tell her to come do a DNA test on live. I told these people, let's do it on live because I always got eyes watching. And of course, y'all want to know the truth because y'all curious. Some of y'all are fans of these my parents, so of course y'all want the truth. From my grandpa Michael, he's Jamaican. He might be Ghanaian. He might be from Ghana. That's what Jamaicans are. They majority from Ghana and also Nigeria. That is the geographic. That is the DNA making of our human race, black race. It's most of the majority of other races in the world. Yeah, they have something in there. Look. She had a stroke. They've been trying to dope her up for years. She can take a blood test or a DNA test. Excuse me, my bad. That's what I wanted to say. First off, this is my black features. If y'all don't like African looking people, then something wrong with you. I just descended from African people that just happen to be from America and also Jamaica from my granddad's side and Native American. If you see me with my bread, I do look native sometimes.
SEC champions, baby.
You can be whatever you are with Dario. With Dario, you can be whatever you are. That's your life. But the thing is, y'all want to use by these blatant lies. And then when I'm telling the truth, y'all want to say, oh, yeah, if you this, then I'm this. That's how I know you're a liar. Because even if I'm this or not, you still got to be you. Regardless. So when I was saying I was African, I wasn't aware. They kept lying about my parents. Even though, but my memories, and I'm like, you know what? This is too hard to deal with as far as, and I have to understand that. My dad is not an angel, even though some of y'all think he is. He isn't, and I have to still deal with whatever he did. And you think I want to put me in that position? No, but I got to because that's the cards I've been dealt with.
Yes, baby, yes. SEC champions, baby. Undefeated, baby. Yeah. Yes.
You had already made her play? No, ain't nobody made no play yet. I told my mama stuff. That's what I said.
No, not yet.
When am I taking it? As soon as somebody from the family members of my blood family members, give me their samples. I don't smoke crack. You know, like Whitney said. Crack is whack. Okay? Okay?
I don't know how you manage to talk to all this stupid.
I grew up around talking to stupid people. Now it's finally refreshing to talk to real intellectual people, kind-hearted, but they are tough when they need to. Yeah. That's what it is. Maybe I should be a teacher. Yeah, it's going. I've been talking shit. If you was already watching me, then you would know that. If you don't know me like that, y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me at all. Y'all don't know me at all. Anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Legina Gold. I'm gonna be talking about what they did to me in Cleveland. So they didn't want me to move out the state of Michigan. So they sent somebody to me to play. And I'm going to talk about that and many other things that I experienced in my life. You know, I got to leave my mark before I die here. Nobody is eating. Nobody is eating. The food is over there. Stop listening. Stop eating. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't listen to the background. Pay attention to what I'm saying. I didn't even ask you to do so. It's alright. I'm smoking. No. It's my real life. They saying Jay-Z got Aaliyah pregnant. Jay-Z didn't get my mom. I don't know if he got my mom pregnant. I don't know if they did anything. And I don't know if they did anything. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, if I'm crazy, then I'm passionate. Just know that. You know, I'm gonna tell you about the other Angela I met and the other Amber, the females. Shout out to y'all. I hate y'all. That I met, that I got a friends with in mental institution. You know, it's kind of weird. That steak tastes good. That's beef right there. What was that on that note? The cartel sent. It was a boy and girl hugging each other, and it was with blue. Somebody drew blue all over it, and then had broken hearts, like lost. And then the other side it had a horse, so like this, like kids, and then they had a horse.
Yeah, I just need 2 cups of rice. That's all I need is 2 cups. Mama, great.
Make it.
That wasn't my paint. Nobody touched my paint, and Sam didn't do it.
Somebody give me $40.
Jack didn't do it.
I need $40.
Yeah, I don't sound like my mom, because we 2 different women. Okay?
That's all I need.
Okay?
Oh, Mom.
I didn't draw that. I don't draw, I haven't drew any.
You got $40 on you?
Kids, I got, look at my card. You don't got cash that?
Yeah, but I ain't got no card.
Oh.
I need a card to go across and get the surprise.
Okay.
Can I get your card?
Yeah.
I don't know the code. Can they run it through his credit?
Maybe.
Yeah, they can. She can.
Let me see.
So her live ended. Hello?
Yeah, it ended. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
She got a
Something wrong with my volume.
oh, she has a
Hold
childlike
on.
mindset.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Cause if I'm staying with people, I'm gonna help in the kitchen with everybody else. If I'm living there for free too.
Yeah, but you know, Jack said she was cooking for her, but she was the one who bailed Jack out of jail, so she contributed in some type of way. She get a check every month.
Yeah. So she don't have to work then. She don't have to work then.
She gets some type of check every month. So, you know, Jack was saying in the other live that she's getting ready to go get her apartment. They went to go look at her apartment. So I mean, she can take care of herself for her check.
Right. As long as you don't go income based, because if your check over 1,000 and you don't got no kids, it's hard to get those income based apartments.
I'm not sure. I don't have kids.
Yeah, I have a child. I do, and it's just harder when you don't. And you get a nice size check, like over 1,000 or 1,500 a month or more than that. But she should still do her side hustles. Don't completely rely on those checks. They come in handy. They're reliable. But long as she do things on the low, because if them people that we were talking about earlier is so malicious enough to make false reports on Jag, I
Hold on,
see.
let me. I gotta drop. I gotta drop down and come back. Hold on.
Okay, I'm still here with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you.
Yeah. So it seems like they are just living it up right now.
Yeah, and I just can't. I can't. Well, when you get in a check like that from the government, you straight. You don't have to worry about money coming the next day and how you going to get it. It kind of takes away that hustle mindset that that a lot of us have when we're trying to make money and be creative and create our own opportunities. Because we don't I don't get those types of checks, you know. I don't get them, man. I had to take Diddy's advice when I was younger when he said he don't have to write rhymes. He writes checks. And that's what I have to do. I have to write checks. You know, but I know that if I know in the other sectors I've seen, if people find out you get money from Uncle Sam from the government, honey, and you up here doing these things, they'll go and report it out of being malicious, you know, out of being mean. I'm just saying how dirty some people could be. So she shouldn't tell people she get that because they'll go and find out and report what she's doing and show video. I seen them try to take this man's disability away when he was getting cash apps. He was a YouTuber. He's an older man,
Uh-huh.
and they tried to report him to the department of that department that issues those checks. Sure
Security.
did. Yep, Social Security.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to say he's collecting money through cash apps and stuff and super chats, and he gets a check, and and they saying that he's not supposed to be doing that. He a black guy, but they still went and try to report him to take his benefits away, and I think that's pretty sad. But if they
But
willing to do that, if they willing to lie about Jag and the police, I wouldn't doubt if they got malicious things trying to take her check away because her being young.
right. But she's a grown woman, and I think that they are still failing to realize that, like, this woman, from what I'm seeing on these videos, she does not seem like she's held against her will.
Exactly. She look
She
like
seems
she
like she,
enjoying every minute of it, right? Getting taken care
yeah,
of, right?
yeah.
Free
And then,
room and board. Yeah.
but then we got to look at it like this: she does have some type of loyalty. Keish mentioned, she did help get Jag out. She just didn't leave her in there and do her own
Mm-hmm.
thing. So you have to be appreciative of the small things. And
Hmm.
see, I said this the other day. sometimes your folks can be the worst. Your folks is the worst folks to deal with. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they want to judge your every move. They want to tell you what you can and can't do, trying to take your independence away from you and try to, you know, it's
But
a
we
lot.
really don't know that story behind her, what happened with her, because when she left, she was living in her own apartment and had her own car.
Right. But you got to understand this. Okay, now the family is, it was just different to me. Like when the family started reaching out, and it's like, were
Hmm.
you guys checking up on her when she was there? Were you guys making sure she had her meds? Was you making sure she had her appointments? Were you making sure she had food in the refrigerator? So it's like
I mean,
you're
they
not
were
making
doing
sense.
something enough to notice. They were doing something enough to notice some changes in her to get her admitted into that hospital, because they kept talking to her and saying that the stories were getting weirder and weirder. So they took the time out to go and sign her up to get taken care of. So she does have some family members that do care about her, even if they don't see her all the time. She got people checking in on her. And she didn't tell them about the eviction because they said they would have helped her.
Well, you have a point there. Like you said, we don't know what the
Right.
Hmm.
We don't know. I have no idea.
You see, that girl was sitting on the internet and her thoughts, like she just said in that live right there. She started watching Jag, and she saw that they had a lot of similarities, and she wanted to be, she wanted to be like that and get the limelight and the spotlight. I believe her family when they said they was texting her, and she said, "Listen, I'm doing this for the money now." And she probably looked up to Jag, and that's how she want to be. She's like a Jag 2.0. Look at that girl talk. Look how she talks. Look how she's acting. That probably could be who she is already as a person.
And did you know some black families, people like her that get a check, they'll use them for their check.
Legina had her own house and her own car. She was not paying her car note, and she was not paying her rent. So she got evicted and she got her car repoed. So it's up to her what she do with her money at 30 years old. She don't have a payee and she don't have a power of attorney. So she must be deemed fit to handle her own shit. So we
Mm-hmm.
can't keep bringing up her family and blaming her family. That girl is 30 years old. She's 28 years old. And she done took a trip to a whole nother state to go be with somebody that she likes and
Right.
admires and looks up to.
And I just find it crazy because I've never seen that like that before.
Exactly.
In a matter of few weeks. Yeah.
But I've seen a difference in Jack since she's been there.
Mm-hmm.
And since Goomba has been gone, I
Mm-hmm.
have noticed different. I mean, she has still been on her little 1-2 rants and stuff, but they getting far in between. But as far as her being at home cooking, she's not in that car every day on the road. The excessive drinking and being drunk, she seemed like she slowed that down, and she seemed like she's really enjoying herself these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
that
what I'm
food.
thinking.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they yeah, Jag is tearing it up in the kitchen. Yeah, it looks good. The food look good. And she's
Yes.
doing yeah, she's changed a lot for the better, I think. And the way she looked this morning with that purple,
Hmm.
signifying
Yeah.
royalty and everything, she knows what's up.
Hmm. Her and Goomba was holding each other back from their full potential. I'm going to keep saying that. They were toxic. Just because you love somebody and you're married, don't mean years down the line after you guys met each other that you're still right for one another.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He looked like he was at peace when he was away from her and he was sitting on that porch, even though he looked like he was hurt. But he was out there, he was in nature, he was listening to the birds chirping, he was talking calm, after they said the little curse words to each other. But after that he was talking calm on the lives that he was on by himself. And then Jack started talking calm on the lives when she was by herself. I mean, they just brought out the mess and probably the worst in each other because they probably both drinking all day, smoking all day, they're smoking cigarettes, you know what I mean? They smoking weed. They yelling at each other. She getting on his nerves. He getting on her nerves. And it just seems like they were just bringing out the worst in each other. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Jag looks like she wants to have fun and be around people and live a little bit and be more of a free spirit. Goomba looked like he don't want her to be around nobody but to himself. And that was putting a hindrance on her and making her feel like she was, probably trapped in a bubble. And so she's just acting out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna blame the way she acts out on him, but I'm saying it could be an sometimes when in a relationship a person could make you act a different way than who you really are when you're with them.
Mm-hmm.
She got a new attitude.
She do.
Okay.
She really do.
She must have been jamming at Patty.
Well, I don't know, but when she talks to
It's
Legina, she's
working.
always nice and calm and sweet.
Yeah, she's a
When she talks to the rest of
sweetheart.
the world, yeah, I think she is. But she just need to stop. She just need to stop acting out, and she need to just keep some things to herself.
Uh-huh.
Tara,
And
Tara the Dam says, "Living la vida loca."
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay, that
for
part.
sure. I
But
mean, maybe she need
what?
to go on and start doing her business by herself and keep it moving, and maybe he need to go on and do his business and keep it moving.
Right. That's what happens. Yeah. But yeah.
And you could be in a relationship with somebody that can hold you back from being successful
I've
and
been in
literally
that
at your full potential.
I've been exactly in that situation. I sure was. I sure was. Mhm.
And you're not surrounded around the right people that's gonna help you be motivated and keep you moving and keep it going and talk about work and making money and being independent and being an entrepreneur. Somebody can be holding you back from doing all of that. Sometimes when we get out of a relationship, we start working out, we start trying to look good, we start trying to eat healthy, we start trying to make moves to keep ourselves busy. That shit. Sometimes that stuff can change your life.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
can.
That's why we got to try to wait when that equal comes for us. The one that's meant to be
Yeah.
with us. That's how it be.
Mhm.
Mhm. I do feel there's somebody else for Jack. I do.
She need to be by herself and focus on her getting her stuff together. You can't
Mhm.
just you cannot have just not have your shit together and just be looking to be in a relationship. It's just
That's
gonna get toxic.
that's right. And a lot of men, they do that too. They jump in and jump out. Don't even take time for themselves. A lot of men do that too.
Right? She said they got married in what 41 days, and she had only met his family once. And when his family met her, they didn't like her. That wasn't a great start.
Nope. I think it should take 2 years. I used to say 2 years at least before marriage to be if you really gonna be with that person. If it's for you. Families meet each other and stuff.
I mean, it just depends on the person
Well,
and the
I
situation.
um. Oh, I don't know. Um, I think it really depends on the individuals. I mean, because at the end,
Yeah,
I mean, whether if your family's gonna be there or not, you know, y'all y'all took the vows to be together. So on that part, it really don't matter if the family is cool with it or not. Like if you feel it in your spirit, do you. If it works out, it does. If it doesn't, then do something different down the line.
that's correct. But some people
Because
want to be close to their family too. They don't. They want both. They want their family and their mate.
that's true. But then when you have like I noticed that Jag brings out information about the family. I feel like
Hmm.
those type of things should be said in private. You know,
Absolutely.
it's just the demasculating men is not okay.
Mhm.
Yes,
Right, right.
and that's actually a deal
Because I
breaker for
wouldn't go
me.
for it if it was towards a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, that's actually a deal breaker for me. You go talking about my family and talking to me like that in public, and in front of me and in front of a whole bunch of other people, I'm done. There's no coming back from that. There's no
It,
way.
exactly. And I remember how frustrated he was when that whole Solar situation happened, when he was just chilling at the barbershop and they come up there to bother him.
And
Oh
that's
yeah.
another thing. She's so quick to turn against her husband, which lets me know she really don't like him. She despises him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said this reminds me of For My Man. And
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
now it was For My Man at first, and now I'm starting to think For My Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know?
So sad.
I mean, when you think about it, because with Jag, I love her, don't get me wrong, but she has this strong personality. She has this
Yeah.
strong presence,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like she's the dom and she needs some sub that's going to be a sub
Hmm.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week,
She needs some
you know?
estrogen shot. She got too much. Her testosterone is taking over her estrogen.
Shit, I wish, yeah. I think
But
I'm picking up I'm
and what
picking up
all
her estrogen and she's taking my testosterone. Hello, hallelujah.
I
Yes.
mean, and there's a lot of single women that could fit that could be a good fit for him when he's ready to date. He down there in Texas. It's a whole nother world down there. Their lifestyle is very different down there.
But he need to get himself together. They don't need to be worried about being with nobody else right now. They both need to get themselves together, get their houses together, get their transportation, get their names right, credits right, get their career right. They need to get their shit together first and not be worrying about dating nobody else. She talking
Yeah.
about she dating somebody else, he dating somebody else. Y'all just doing that trying to make each other mad. Now y'all being petty.
But why y'all going out here bleeding on people that did nothing to y'all, falsifying? Y'all
Mm,
do that because they are y'all telling them that y'all have all this baggage with y'all. We want to know. Because when we
it
talk
seems like
about
they do.
real, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just chiming in and saying it seemed like they do have a lot of baggage.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a lot. And I found out that he was married before.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And
He
had
was married before and got kids with her.
hmm
She got the house.
hmm that. Yep.
Wow.
So I got a feeling that from what I seen when he was live the other day, he's really about to be on his A game for real.
You know
And
Um,
I
what?
ain't trying to be too petty, but I would love to see their marriage records. 'Cause I don't think he got a divorce from that first wife.
Oh,
She show everything else. Show that marriage certificate. Show some pictures of your wedding. Shit. Because I don't think y'all really married for real.
mm. And
Because
then
everywhere she go, all the papers she shows got her last name. It's not. I mean, some people they use they
they keep their
what
name.
is it called? Yeah, they keep their name. Yeah, but she used Jaguar Wright Johnson for stuff that's not important. But when it came to her insurance and her jail record and all that other stuff, it was just Jaguar Wright. So why wouldn't all your important stuff have your Mary
Your
your
married name.
last name from the
Oh,
hook?
attached.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
You
and
make a really good point right there.
the stuff is
Hmm.
yeah.
I did not think about that question, but now it does make sense. But you know what? This is another thing. Being that he's a serviceman, and I'm not saying that this is the case for them, but sometimes these women get with these servicemen just to get their benefits.
Yes.
And
Period.
sometimes women like build a man.
Uh
They
huh.
like projects. They like men that they have to. That's what makes them be dominant because the man, like he said, when he met her, he was thinking about unaliving himself. And when she came around, she uplifted her spirit and her energy, uplifted him, and he didn't think about unaliving himself anymore. So she took
Let
him
me
out that
pause you.
depression mode.
Let me pause you right there. How is Legina feeling in this time and moment?
What you mean right now?
Right
Hmm.
now in this time and moment,
Feeling
When we
good.
talk about when she found him at a vulnerable place and she was there,
Mhm.
she put on her cape and she was ready to
Yeah.
save them both. Okay, now what
Mhm.
is Regina's current situation? She's happy. She's
Mhm.
living a life. She
Mhm.
has somebody coaching her, you know, to be better. That's why I say maybe Jaguar is just supposed to be a teacher. These people that she's running into, she's just supposed to help them. It's not even supposed to be any attachment there.
Right.
That could be true.
That's her calling.
That
She's a
could be
teacher.
true. Huh?
She's a teacher. She has a calling to be a teacher.
Mhm.
But her mom retired from being a teacher, so maybe
It's
she was
interesting.
just a, you know what I mean?
Generational. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh
Yep.
huh.
See, she knows she with her experience. You know, with her experience, she could be teaching people. You know what I'm saying?
But you
Um,
can't do that with a grown man. Like if you are going to do that, it's a way to do that, and it's a way how you. It's a way to speak to him, and it's her delivery. If she want to be a teacher and help her husband, you still have to be the wife.
yeah.
And that's all he wants her. He's a manly man, but he's 7 years younger than her. He needed help when when he came around with his depression and he was going through his military thing. So, she probably was nice and emotional and thoughtful in the beginning, but
The
as the time went on,
honeymoon
go
stage.
ahead.
You saying like the honeymoon stage?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
you.
then when that wore off, they got to know each other and they really didn't like each other for real.
Mm,
Meaning that it wasn't met on something natural and organic, the way
Yes,
a
they were
man and
just, it
woman
was just
meet.
a time of their life.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tanya. Wow. You know what? Um, I don't know. It just like I said, I just feel like Jaguar needs like a shelter. Like she needs a home where she just gets people and help them because that's her thing. But my thing is with her husband, I know she loves him. Trust me. Listen, that woman, when they were at that
What
pool,
did Tina tell your ass?
what
And
did
what's love got to do with it at the end of the day? Because if you love me and you don't like me, we can't do nothing. You gotta like me too. You can't love me and I can love you, hate you, despise you, all at the same time. Is that gonna make it work? No, it's not. She
Uh-uh.
loves him. She do not like that man. Because anytime you run around calling your husband a pussy 10 times a day,
wow.
that's emasculating him to the fullest power. And you doing it on live. Like that's
Right.
just the complete and utterly disgusting. I could never fix my mouth to say that to any man in my family, let alone my husband in public on the live. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just that lets me know because I've been in a relationship where we was happy in the beginning and things start going bad. It's just like the littlest things just you just be like, ugh. Like
It'll
they could
just
just be chewing their food too loud and you'll be like, why you chewing your food so loud? You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes, the littlest things. Like, oh my God, you just burped, you know, or oh my
Right.
God, why would you break me in the house like that? Go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That that mean you on your way out the door. Like I can't stand your ass no more. You ain't making
Yes.
no changes. Ain't shit changing in here. Like this shit is over. But you still trying to make it work. That's what I get from her. Like
Do
I
y'all
know she loved
remember?
him, but she don't like him.
Yeah, do y'all remember that show Boiling Point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is giving boiling point. They're at their boiling
Okay.
point, and now it's just time for the separation. So nobody gets hurt
Yes.
because emotions are high. Um, you know, you have side influences. I mean, it's a lot.
Yes. Strangers.
Mhm.
How would you feel, Tulsa? You married, right?
Yeah,
How would you feel if me and you just start kicking it next week and you would start inviting me over for some meals and I start coming over like, girl, your husband is lazy. He need to get another job. He ain't doing what he's doing. And then you go back and you start repeating that to him. And then he gonna be looking like, damn, we wasn't doing all of this before she came around.
he
That's so weird. I'm now influencing you And your husband's been taking care of you for the last 7 years, buying you everything, taking care, paying all your bills, and here I come talking about the stuff that I don't like in a man, pushing it on you, and now you pushing it on your man, and I'm causing conflict in your home. A complete stranger. She did it with Solar, and now she's doing it with Legina. How are
Right.
you so easily to turn strangers? How is it strangers are so easily to turn you against your husband? That means you don't like him. Let him go.
Right. Ain't no way I would have brought a third party in. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's
More than once.
for disaster.
And you sitting up with these people all night. She was all night in the car with Solar. They was gone for 48 hours and Guma was in the house. How you just meet this dude 2 weeks ago and you already sitting in the car with this man 24 hours the whole night. And then he's sitting up there, he's sitting the whole 24 hours in the car with you and y'all drinking and y'all talking about your husband. This man don't know your husband and what you and your husband then went through.
No,
And now you going back getting an attitude with your husband about what this stranger is saying. I know Goomba be like, what the hell is you talking about? Like you wasn't even talking about this 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
And that's why Goomba beat Solar.
Well, yeah. He had it coming. But
Oh
But
goodness.
what was Jag doing? Don't hit my nephew.
don't hit
No,
him.
nephew, get away from my husband.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Girl,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? You tripping.
Yeah, I 100% roll with you on that. There's no way that I'm going to be sitting up taking some advice from a single woman first and foremost. Secondly, you telling me what my man should and shouldn't be doing or how he doing this. Well, bitch, where's your man? You know,
Okay.
and third of all, I don't listen here. I don't even have women, family members or whatever. We chilling away from my husband. My husband, you came to see me. Do you hey, how you doing? That's it. It's a
And do
respect
y'all
thing.
believe that everything happens for a reason? Like
Yeah.
maybe Solar came in and Legina came in to help her and her husband separate in the universe type of way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Because I do feel that they're unequally yoked.
Okay.
Because
Great
it's
point.
supposed because it's supposed to be the Lord, the husband, the woman, the wife, and the children underneath. That's the way
Mhm.
it's supposed to be. And I didn't see that. I seen her wearing the pants, and he had,
Mhm.
and he was in the military, and I believe if he was the older gentleman and she was the younger, it probably wouldn't have happened the way it happened. He probably should have, when this happened, he should have dealt with somebody his own age instead of somebody older.
But it's some young men that are very mature and they like older women.
And there's something
And
about
they
those
think,
soldiers, like they mature, like they girl is they like girl,
yeah,
they
I get
are
what you're saying.
yeah.
But yeah, some younger dudes, they just be like on they grown man shit and they like older women. They don't even like women their age. Like they like on some grown and sexy type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I guess it depends on the mentality. And Goomba seems like he's a little like she said, like all of his brothers and sisters and everybody is close to his mom and they do everything that the mom say, which is probably why Jag was able to come in and be aggressive towards him because he was just under women in his family like that.
He no, he wanted he listen. I feel like it was a turn on like the dom and submission, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they connected on a whole different level. And he was so strong and so tough in front of her. And she was like, I could make you do what I want you to do, you know, one of those type of
Right.
things, and it
But
was like
can that go too
praying.
far? Can that go too far?
Yeah, because she trained him.
What you mean?
She trained that you can mold a young man into what you want him to be. You're an older woman. He's
Hmm.
fresh out the military. You know what I'm saying? He's trying
Hmm.
to find his life, trying to be balanced, and boom, here you go. You just swooped in and gave him a whole tornado.
Right. Yeah, it probably was good in the beginning, but then it's probably just started getting too far. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah,
said, he don't have a car, he don't work. She want him to work more,
it
and
was the dick.
he want to sleep late. She want a man that's gonna be more. if he probably worked more and had ambition more and had his own things, then he could start kind of calling the shots more. She probably feel like she's doing a little bit more, but she can call the shots a little bit more, and that's emasculating the man.
Listen here. It's the dingling that keeps her going. It's the
I
ding.
don't know.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Because she's talking about the pamper and all of this, her having IBS. And so maybe they not really sexual. Maybe they sexually frustrated. That's probably what's wrong with their head.
Right. Jane, go ahead and actually, I guess we can close out in about 5 minutes, but Jane has to run. Jane, let the people know where they can follow you.
Alrighty, guys, what's up? I have to run an errand, and we had a good conversation here.
Okay.
And y'all can find me on Instagram at Davita Jane Brown. Okay, Davita Jane on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Davita Jane Brown, as well. Um, we could chit chat if you want about things if you want to. If you're looking for work from home, I got a website called the workfromhomequeen.com if you're looking for work from home jobs and side hustles. So I appreciate being here today. I really enjoyed it, guys.
Absolutely. And I'm actually putting your link in the chat right now so you guys can follow Davita on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sis. Well, we will catch you later. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I like your commentary. You was on Donette show the other day. I like what you was speaking. You was speaking some facts on things.
I'm like when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah, it's a lot. All I could do at this point is pray for Jag. I'm praying
Yeah.
for Jag and Gina. I'm praying for Goomba that as well too. He has to learn to love himself and get himself right as a black
Yeah.
man. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Her and Legina stay on this right track. They'll be on the road to success in no time.
I believe that if things goes right and these other people leave them alone, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got the links in the chat, honey. And
Thank you
I'll
yeah,
so
see y'all
much.
next time.
Okay.
Okay.
yes. See you
Bye
next
bye.
time, love.
All right.
All right. So Keisha, what do you think? I mean, Keisha, what do you think should Keisha's gone and this is how we're going to close it. So I guess I was going to ask, should I do a devotional? So what I'll do is I'll do a devotional and we'll just go ahead and close out the show. And I will see you guys on Monday. On Monday, I'm like King Pain. I'm not gonna give a date on when I'm gonna come because people are trying to go live at the same time. But you know what? We didn't finish that live either. So I guess what I can do is let's finish with this live and then call it a day. Because I really want people to understand where Jag is coming from. Good woman, just misunderstood. I think we all have been misunderstood in our life. We all have shortcomings. And we really just need to give this couple a chance, just follow their journey. I'm definitely going to follow the journey to see, what life is after all of this, everything playing out in front of the camera. Yeah, it's a lot, guys. So let's get into this commentary.
I got out of the drug game and I got into the skin game because, you know, if you get busted, it's less time than going to jail for bricks. So I got into the skin trade and I made my money there. Which is why I know so much about sex trafficking, because when you work in the life, you bump into all kinds of unsavory characters. You meet all kinds of unsavory characters along the way.
Now, are you
Now,
still in that life? Because people are saying that you are sex trafficking Legina.
well, let's talk about the definition of sex trafficking. What do they mean, sex trafficking? Do they mean that I'm having sex with her? Do they mean that I'm raping her? Do they mean that I'm selling her to other people to
I've
be.
heard people, they've been saying all kind of stuff. So some people say
You
that
want to know what's
you're
funny?
selling her. Some people say
That
you're
woman,
hooking her up
that
with.
woman, this woman has been in my life now for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. I've never seen her naked. I've never even seen her in a bathing suit. More importantly, she's never seen me naked. She's never seen me in a bathing suit. They said that me and my husband were having sex with her together and I was drugging her with my pills. I don't play with medication. Now, my husband did try to drug me with his pills, tried to slip them in my drink, but, Gina caught him doing it. And so there was a witness, so he took him out. Me and this young woman, because everybody keeps calling her a girl, but I think people keep forgetting the fact that she's almost 30 years old. Yeah. That's not a girl. That's a grown-ass woman.
Okay.
She comes and goes as she pleases. She does what she wants. No one's holding her hostage.
I know.
And
I
it's
was at my
funny.
parents' house at 18. Okay. So I know that's
Exactly.
grown. That's grown. Okay. On period.
So it's like everyone, I think what's really bothering people is that when they do see us go live online, how normal we look. I think that's what bothers people. When you keep trying to sell the narrative that someone's crazy, the more normal they look, it kind of kills that story. Do you know what Legina was doing when I was getting arrested on Monday?
She was
was
on
at
her
her
way
first,
to choir practice or voice
yeah, she
lessons.
was at her first her first private tutor.
Legina
And
has been doing so great since she has been with you. She's been focusing on her art. She's been going to her music lessons. Like, I've
wait a
communicated with
second,
Legina behind the scenes.
Gina, can the painting that you painted at the house? Hand it to me. We're getting everything squared away. We went to go see the apartment complex that she's looking at. It's gorgeous.
Yes, because Legina's getting ready to get her own place.
Yeah, I mean, she's a grown-ass woman. This is what she did yesterday in an afternoon. Was it yesterday?
A few days, yesterday, another day. Yeah.
Okay, on period. I've seen that online. It's beautiful.
So we've been getting the artwork together for her new
And I like how
place.
she uses nature in her art.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the thing is,
This is gonna be for sale.
oh, you're selling it.
Yeah.
I know
I
that's
thought
right.
it was for the apartment, but she should sell it. It's great.
Period.
I don't care who her parents are. I've been hearing people
Legina,
say,
you need to make me something for my studio.
"Oh, King Pain is requesting a commission." All my kids
Okay.
got commissions now. She's one of my kids now. It's my goddaughter. She asked me to be a godmother, and I agreed.
Yes, you guys have a mother-daughter relationship. And like I said, since Legina's been with you, I've seen an improvement in her attitude and in her create.
You know what? I was, but then I was like, oh, we didn't even finish the video. You thought I was ending the live? Yeah, when I was about to, I was like, oh my God, we didn't even finish the video because I wanted people to see that Legina is good, she's safe, and let's not go with Hearher's narrative of this woman is being trafficked, this woman is being held against her will, and that we didn't get on Shauna Lewis, remember? So we didn't get on Shauna Lewis, but Jag is going to get on Shauna Lewis. I wanted y'all to hear that part. I want you guys to hear this part, guys, because we may not agree with everything that Jag does, but we have to show compassion. She's being vulnerable. So Shauna Lewis is the lady that was calling the police and getting them amped up to where, I mean, she was just doing everybody's dirty work, calling down there to the DeSoto police to inform them of misinformation. So when Jag went down there, Allegedly, that lady had already she had already placed phone calls, her and her crew. And so that's why they handled Jaguar like that when she had come up in there. I'll say Jacqueline because that's what they said her name was, Jacqueline Suzette Wright. Mm-hmm. All right. And shout out to the official King Pain. Let me drop his link again. I'll be dropping his link throughout me playing this live. You guys go over, give him a like, share, and subscribe. If tell a friend to tell a friend to go over and follow the King. Keish says, I heard her say that in Hear Her Live. I don't know who she is. And this is who Hear Her is, just to let everybody know. Here, let me take the comment down. Let's Hear Her right there. Okay. This is Hear Her. The lady that has that little avatar like this, that is her. Let me take that banner down. That's her, y'all. Bull dagger. Bull dagging. Mm-hmm. She out here bull dagging. Got the nerve to say that somebody is trans. Well, honey, you look like you are in the community with. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yeah, that's her. Bull dagging. Mm-hmm. Bull dagging. Listen, if you from the old school, y'all know what bull dagging is. She out here bull dagging on us, okay? Miss Bull Dagger. Yes, she is. Ain't no shame in her game. Let's get into this content.
Activity, and I think that that's cool. A lot of people are overlooking that, the fact that Legina is in a better situation now than she was in before.
Well, I mean, she's not paranoid. She's not petrified. She doesn't have strange people trying to break into her house. I mean, we still get death threats, all of us, but ain't nobody scared. So, it's just sad that people want to take something so decent and turn it into something so nasty. But let's get back to Shauna Lewis.
Yes, let's go back to Shauna. I'm sorry.
Oh, and by the way, the other big blessing in my life is that my goddaughter and my son are like becoming the best of friends.
Yeah, they both have a lot in common. They both do art.
No, listen to me. I went out to get the car maintenance and looked after. I came home. There was easels set up all over the place. People had, canvas paint going on. Sam is sitting there. I'm envisioning the first stroke. Like I couldn't have been happier. I walked into an art gallery.
I know that's right. Oh, I can see it in the future. Like that would be so lit if they collaborated on a gallery. Like,
well, they are collaborating. I mean, they sit there, they talk. It's when I look at both of these kids, they were both forced in situations where they weren't allowed to be their true selves. And the truth is, they're both artists. And everybody in their life has been suppressing their art. And maybe that's why they were depressed. And maybe that's why they were suicidal. Because all I know is that my environment is a heavy art environment. I encourage art. I believe that creativity saves lives. And I'm watching them flourish. Oh, and by the way, everyone, please say congratulations to Sam. He just scored his first big internship. He is now interning for real life production.
I know that's right. Shout out to Sam. Okay, and his new internship. Congratulations, Sam.
I mean,
thanks, King Pain.
Congrats, Sam.
Do you all hear the excitement in that young man's voice? Do you hear the excitement in Jag's voice? They're happy. And I'm going to keep bringing this photo up. This woman, the mommy biter, is going out trying to tarnish Jaguar's image. We know that she goes online. We know that she has revealed stories. But see, some content creators are going about it the wrong way. Like, try to get to know the person that you're giving content on. Try to at least get to know the person. You know, try to hear them out. Don't just be so quick to point your finger and say, oh, yeah, it's popular. Let me jump on the train and let me go on and do some destruction. Because when Hear Her got into this, she wasn't looking for answers. She was looking to stir the pot. Mhm. Any second to tear down a black woman. Uh-huh. Oh, she couldn't wait. It was like a feast, and she was first at the table.
He's so
Period.
excited. You know, he's got to get his license because he's about to get his first car.
What?
And
What?
yeah, and what I love the most about what's happening with the both of these young people, one that of course I gave birth to and I love, and one that I'm growing to love more and more every day. I'm giving them the space to be themselves and protecting them so that they can be themselves, and look at them flourish. My. Hold on a second. Sidebar before we get back to Shauna Lewis, because that's going to be my big bang. That's going to be my super big,
Shauna, you
big bang. Now, I want to play you something that happened earlier today. You know, people are always so quick to judge me. People are always so quick to have something to say about me. People always want to talk about the kind of parent I am.
You know what I found out
The
too? A
kind
lot of
of
people haven't even taken the time to do any research on you. Like they don't know like your
oh
history
God
or
no.
like they
Well,
don't know
it's so much
anything.
easier to listen to liars online.
Yeah,
So much
everybody don't do their
easier.
research like the official King Pain. Because by the time we got in contact, girl, I
Well,
felt like I knew everything about you. I was like, girl.
you was talking sense. I tell you that you was talking sense. Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
play
very
you.
logical.
Well, the screen is too bright, but it's the voice recording is titled "Fuck Ass Nigga Samuel Douglas Odom the First."
And this is the call between Sam and Big Sam and Little Sam.
Well, all of us.
Oh, you guys are all on the call. Okay.
Listen.
Hey, Dad. Some of them wanted to tell you that happened not too long ago.
What happened?
I actually managed to score an internship.
Okay.
Internship is in something that I've been picking up a bit interest in. It's in music production. Still have to learn some of the stuff that goes into make with it, but I'm pretty sure that once I get the basics, I'll be able to effectively take full advantage of it and make a name for myself in the music as well as art.
So this is Jaguar's son that Hear Her said was in danger, right? He sounds very excited to tell his daddy that he just gotten an intern, and the only thing his dad could do is give him a nonchalant, oh, okay. Not a congratulations, not I'm proud of you, not way to go, but he wants to talk about money. Uh-huh. Didn't ask what is his current living conditions. No. Went right on over to money. Oh, not money to go into his child's hand. Money from his child to pay off student loans that his dad signed the papers on. Okay. So when we talk about wanting to be a parent when it's convenient for us, let's get into it.
How's that?
You're saying how's that?
Yeah. What's your take on it?
Well, I mean, is the internship paid?
Pause.
Does anybody know if you get paid for internship? My answer is no, but I just want to hear from you all out in the audience, you know. And I also asked you guys in the comments, does Hear Her TV voice match her mugshot? And if you guys don't know what Hear Her looks like, I'll help you out. Does Hear Her, the lady that's with the microphone in her hand, does she sound like her mugshot, which is that bell pepper nose and that gray hair, low cut? Is it adding up? Is it adding up? You say, Lovely Love says, yes, they do. Lovely Love says, my company do pay the interns. Okay, and what company is that? Are they looking for any interns so we can forward this information over to Sam? Lovely Love says, hey, Queen Tulsa, I know you don't like her, but you may be smart to figure out how, girly. I'm a little lost. You're saying I don't like her. Who said I don't like her? Let me drop the link for you because you can just come on up. We don't have to do the back and forth with the chat. Here, let me go ahead and drop the link for you so we can gather some understanding. You know what I mean? Because text can kind of be read, you know, from a different angle or perspective. They hire college interns during summer. You're answering my question. Not really sure. So the voice matches her picture, this mugshot right here. Hey guys. Not matching for me, sis. I get that you're on the bandwagon of that lady. Let me ask you this, since you ran in here with your tennis shoes on and your Vaseline on, what are your thoughts on the lady spewing false allegations and accusations about Jaguar? Let me ask you that, because I do like I like different opinions. And so what is your opinion on Jaguar and her crew, Shauna Lewis, calling down to the DeSoto Police Department, making false accusations, saying that it's a little girl in Jaguar's custody when that woman is a grown woman. What are your thoughts? If you can't answer that, then we're just going to need you to sit back in the crowd, sis, because it just seems like you're over here doing the most for no reason. Doing the most for no reason. You know what I mean? And it tells me that you're down with the doxing. You're down with the malicious behavior of this woman. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Mhm. Seems like you are co-signing. Mhm. It seems like you are co-signing, love. And so when you want to talk about some information, let's make it count. Let's make it count. Okay? Let's make it count. All right? You give me 1 second here, and boom. Congratulations. Who are we going to do this for? Who's all members? So to engage with me, you've got to sign up. Yeah, you've got to sign up. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go ahead and listen to the content.
Kingpain.
Last time I checked, internships are not paid. I don't know. Yeah, they're not paid.
Okay. Now, your child calls you a day after your birthday and tells you they scored a big internship. Did he sound excited for his son?
Not at all. Not in the least
Okay.
bit. He didn't even sound like he wanted to talk to him at all.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so let's pick up from, is the internship paid?
No.
Yeah, you want to cam down while you do that?
Internships.
Huh?
I said you want to go in your avatar while you smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I
Go
totally
ahead.
forgot.
We're listening. Go ahead, play it.
Excuse me.
When you know your way of life is paid for. For example, when you were in school, you had an internship set up for you. I had when you came out of classes for the summertime in New York, which I was gonna, show you, but you would have had no bills or obligations.
Pause.
Now,
Sam, the internship that your dad is talking about, was that a paid internship?
That one, all the way back then, no.
Okay.
Know anything of it.
Okay, so the internship that he got for you wasn't paid, but he expects this new internship. Oh, okay. All right, let's keep going.
My.
Find ways to eat because you're not in school. You have a debt that has to get paid every single month. So while internships are nice, you need to find ways to have income come in to take care of the responsibilities that you have and you created. So,
With the would it make a difference if I was working with a specific company, or still the same?
It don't matter if right now you need income coming in. The rule was, and what you signed up for was you either signed up to be in school.
Hold on a second. Pause. Sam, did you and your father have some kind of contract?
I didn't sign any contract.
No, because he just said that there was an agreement and you signed up for it and you agreed to it and you signed up for it. So it kind of, to me, it just kind of sounds
like he was trying to say like he only agreed to let Sam come with you if you were going to go and get a job.
Let's keep listening.
So, when you're not in school, your loan payment becomes due. So it has to be paid for by someone, right? So typically that is supposed to be the person that was getting the education. So in this case, you still need some form of income. Plus, you have things going on where you live. So you gotta look at how much is it all going to cost you, to keep food on, keep the food on the plates, and
all right,
the electric, and other stuff. So you need some form of income.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Though I am still happy that happy with the Real Life Productions. That's the company I have the internship with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I would be looking for compensation. Anything that you do for your time, you need to be compensated for.
Hold up. He said, I'm still really happy about my situation with Real Life Productions. And he said, you need to be compensated. But it's an internship.
Now, he said something about student loans. I can't imagine Sam having student loans. Does he have student loans? Did he go to college and get some loans?
Well, yeah. See, last year he had a nervous breakdown and flunked out the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So then he came home with me.
Oh, okay. But student loans don't have to be paid back right away. You can get them deferred, or as long as you're taking some classes, you don't have to pay them back.
But the thing is, it's 1 year. Now, this is the problem that I have with this whole student loan nonsense.
Now, let's be clear, guys. I don't know if you guys knew, but Jaguar had to spend a lot of money through court to get her son back, right? Oh my God. This is way out left field. This is way out left field. Now, the guy that I had let y'all hear earlier, y'all will not believe what he just messaged me. He says, want to hear a secret. He messaged me, want to hear a secret? And he says, another reason was because I was and still am jealous of you. See, he might see that car accident didn't show his ass nothing. He's still out here amped up to my some. He another reason was because I was and still am jealous of you. How can you be jealous of a woman? Hi. Like, how can you be jealous of a woman? Let me call this man. I need to ask him. So y'all don't think I'm over here making shit up. He says that he was jealous of me and he still is.
Hello?
What did you say in your last text?
I said I was jealous of you
Why was you jealous of me?
because you were being yourself, a real you. So I was jealous of you.
So what do you mean? Let me know like what that means.
Like the way you were transitioning and becoming the real you, I was jealous of that.
Oh wow. Hold on, let me let my dog in right quick. Hold on 1 second. Come on. Okay, so you said that you was jealous of me because that I'm transitioning.
Yes.
Mm.
What?
So I mean what are you saying? Are you transgender?
Yeah, I've never felt right as a guy. I've always wanted to transition. I've been scared.
So what would your name be?
Jackie, Danielle, Murray.
You said Jackie.
Yeah.
I know a Jackie.
Yeah, it'd be Jackie, Danielle, Murray.
Jackie Danielle Marie. All right. Jacqueline.
So yeah, I've always wanted to.
So, well, the first things first is you're going to have to go and talk to somebody like a professional.
I'm already doing that.
Oh, okay. So, have you got you any garments?
I do have some. I do enjoy that. You know, a couple times a year, I get to take like 2 week vacations, and I'll go get like manis and petties and stuff like that.
Mm, okay. Well, Jackie, you don't have to be jealous of me, but I'm glad that you have confessed that because it just be sometimes I just simply be just being myself. And
I know. You
sometimes I
know, and
be asking myself, like, why is this happening to me?
I get that, and I was jealous of you, and then the rejection on top of that, and then you know, I was really attracted to you, which I'll be honest, I now know that I'm not into white guys at all. You know, I prefer men of darker skin. You know, so I think that's where some of that came from, and yeah.
Well, who was the black man that you was after?
You what?
Huh?
What was your question? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said, who was the black man that you were after?
His name is Deshaun.
Did I mess with him?
No, no, he was after after you never messaged me. I said I found out like later on that I don't like white guys, that I'm only into black guys. So yeah, I think that had something to do with it, that I was attracted to you because, you know, of that as well.
But I'm a trans woman. I'm not a.
Well, I know, but like back then, I didn't understand all that fully. Does that make sense?
So you just was looking at the genitalia. You're like, oh, okay.
Kinda, like it was one of those that you gotta understand. I grew up in a very small country town where honestly we didn't have black people, we didn't have trans, we didn't have gay people, we didn't have any of that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I met, you know, you, and it was just like a jealousy ping and an attraction ping. It was like everything at once. You know, so I'm sorry. I truly am.
So would you be willing to write a letter?
A letter?
Yeah, on my behalf. Like, you know, you can just write it to the school and tell them that you lied.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would do anything.
It would do something for me. It would make me feel at ease, because when somebody makes a false allegation or report, and the allegation that you had made was I had flashed you or something like that.
I don't even know. I know we got into it over because I kept assigning you like chores in the morning. And that was right after you had like rejected me.
So after I had rejected you, you decided to give me chores every morning, and then that's when we had a problem.
Yeah. Because I remember we were walking through Meldor, me and you, and we kind of talked about stuff like this. And what was her name? Was bent over in her underwear only, and you made me stop and look, and you gave me a hard time about it too.
Oh, because you was wandering around the halls looking at people in their panties?
Yeah. What was her name?
Mimi?
Mimi, yeah.
But this is the thing. So so what was the situation with Mimi?
What do you mean?
Why did you bring her name up?
Well, I was just talking about some of the things that we'd done in job corps, because there for a little while, me and you were kind of close and talked a lot. You know, so it was just, I was just bringing up some memories, like we were walking through on that dorm, and it was me and you walking together talking, and Mimi had her door open and was bent over in her panties, and you had me stop and look, and then right after, like, as we walked away, you were giving me a hard time.
What did I say?
You were like, would you rather be behind it or in front of it? And you started laughing. And then that's when I told you that I don't think I would sit behind. And you cracked a joke and said, white boy problems. I never understood that until later on.
What was that problem?
Small, small penis.
Well, not all white guys have the smallies. Because I lucked up this time, okay? Oh yeah, I lucked
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Did you get a white guy?
Yes. Well, he's not white. He is foreign. You know, I can't give out too much. You know what I'm saying? But my man is foreign, you know. He's blessed.
Hey, he's blessed.
He's blessed. And listen here,
Right.
he has some black in him. We did the ancestry. He got a little black in him. I said I knew it. I said I knew it. I knew it. I knew
Right.
it.
Like okay. Like
In
right,
his
right.
blood, and it shows.
Like, 'cause you were telling me at one point in time that, because we were talking about sizes after that, and you were telling me you were like 7 or 8 or something like that.
I never said that.
Or no, you said you were bigger than the average, is what your words were. You were bigger than average. I remember that part because I said, "Well, what was average?" And you said I'd have to find that out. I do remember that. So, like, when you say he's blessed, is it like 10?
No, I said my husband is blessed.
I know. I said when you say he is blessed, is it like 10 or something?
Jackie, that's my man, not yours.
I'm not interested in him, girl.
Jackie,
I'm not. I'm just
sound like you're trying to
curious.
push up on my man.
No, I don't want your man. Okay, I like mine dark. I like mine dark.
Let me find out.
Shoot. Hold on, let me see if I can put it in the car. I screwed around with.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you go? I'm curious because it's been what? Oh my God, that was 20. Oh my God, it was like over a decade ago.
Don't remind me how old we are.
Huh?
I said, don't remind me how old we are. We getting old.
Shit, I ain't getting old. You getting old.
Yeah.
You better
how
stop.
old are you now?
Listen here. I gotta put you up on my regimen. I'm gonna have to invite you on my YouTube channel so you can have a coming out party.
That's something we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on. How old are you now?
25.
Yeah, see, I'm way older.
It's okay.
I'm 32.
All right. Have you been taking your hormones?
I've been going to the specialist so I can get that started.
Have you told your parents?
No, I haven't.
You should give me their number so I can call them and tell them.
I'm actually waiting to tell them until I start hormones.
No, I want to tell them. I want to blast your secret like you blasted mine. No, but you know, when you told, they found out that I was actually stripping. I was dancing. You remember? I don't know
I
if
don't
you,
remember you. You never told me you were stripping. I didn't know that.
well, yeah. All that came out when when I was in the office.
And see, I didn't know you were stripping.
Yeah. Whenever I would be leaving, like in the evenings or whatever, that's what I would be doing. I would be going to the club because the club that I worked at was not far from the school. And you know Pierre, right?
Yeah.
I used to bring him food all the time. He used to brag to all the boys about how he would get food for me. And they would be jealous. You know, because he was my roommate. And I think a lot of people got upset about that. I think a lot of people got upset about that. But me and him was actually cool. Like it was really nothing. He was just like a cool homie to me. I wasn't attracted to him. He just listened. You know, whenever I wanted to talk, he would listen. So why not feed him? You know, he listens.
Right.
You
There
know?
was,
But you
you
know,
were Mimi.
say that one more
Oh,
time.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I said, was it you or Mimi that was, what was his name?
Well,
Oh, God. Was
Edward?
it Cholo? Yeah, no, Edward, yes. Which one of you was it y'all were sleeping with him?
No,
And then
that
you
was
were
Mimi who was sleeping with him. He wanted to be with me and she got upset. Oh, she got upset. Because he was supposed to be giving me some money when he had got paid. Because, you know, we would get paid like every other weekend. So he was supposed to give me some money. And once she found out that he was going to give me some money, she pretty much like got in his brain chemicals. And like after that, I ran into him too. Like everybody that I went to school with, I ran into them niggas. Like they was like, damn, I should have chose you. I was like, well, I was trying to tell y'all, but you know, it's a little too late now. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember? Okay. Do you remember? I'm going to tell you how, like going through school, I felt like I was hated on. And so that little situation, what you did, it made it like a little worse. But do you remember when I went to the prom?
Yes.
And I actually won and they gave the fucking crown to that bitch?
Yes. I remember that because you looked gorgeous as hell that night.
Listen, I had took so much time. Me and Mimi, we went to go get our hair done. We had got our dresses. We did everything to like really glam up for that. And I got the most applause. And I will not forget that bitch. Oh Lord, forgive me. I would not forget that lady, Miss Hampton. That was her name. And she knew that that crown was supposed to go on my head, but then I was like, it's all good. Cause where's my crown? I got me one. But yeah.
Miss Hampton married this guy in OKC.
Really? Really?
Yeah, I used to have her on Facebook. I don't anymore.
Yeah, she was so jealous of me.
He was definitely a cutie.
Oh my God. Okay, so listen. Recently, I ran into remember the guy that ran the rec center, the black guy?
Yeah.
I ran into him on Greenwood.
No shit.
Yeah, he still looked the same.
Where do you live nowadays?
I live downtown.
In Tulsa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know you lived in Tulsa. I thought you moved to like Texas.
Yeah, child. You know, I was all over. Like before I got married, I was traveling. That's why every time you would look up, I'm in a different city. I'm doing different shit. You know, I really say I'm so glad for everything that happened in my life because it helped me be stronger. But I want more people to understand. I want people to be themselves. Like, I really just wish that people would just be themselves. But I say, and it starts in the household. So if you don't feel safe at home, you know what I'm saying, to express yourself, where else can you do it?
Oh, no, exactly. Like that's part of the reason why like I'm nervous to tell my parents because number one, like they're gonna be mad because I'm into guys. Okay. Number two, they're gonna be way pissed off because I'm transitioning, and number three, they're going to probably blow a gasket because I like black guys.
So why would they be mad because you like black guys?
My mom, not gonna lie, my mom is low key racist. Like she don't like black people. Even though, okay, you want to hear a fucked up story?
Yes, let's hear it.
Okay, so I was seeing this white guy, okay, and we were doing, DL because he wasn't out, and neither was I,
Mhm.
So he came out to my mom's house to help me, do some stuff. And as we got out here, my mom was like fixing to leave along with my stepdad.
Hold on 1 second. Guys, I need you guys to hit the Cash App. I need some Cash Apps if you guys want to get into this commentary. If you want to hear this commentary, you got to hit the Cash App. Or actually, I'll put it on members only. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on members only. So if you guys want to continue with this story and hear my friend's coming out story, child, his mama is racist. This I was okay. This dude I went to school with, white guy, got mad at me, made up an accusation, and tried to get me kicked out of school. Come to find out years later, his mom is racist. Don't like black people, but child, let me put this on members live for my members only. Let me put this on the members live, members only. Now the heat is about to be cranked up. Okay, y'all wanted content? Here we go. I mean, I literally could have got kicked out of my school. Like, literally could have had a record. Like, all because someone was jealous. Okay, members only. Come on. Actually. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
What was you talking about? Oh, never mind. I remember. So, we were going out, we went out to my parents' house, my mom and my stepdad, and they have 2 living rooms, one on each side of the house, and then the kitchen. Well, he was in one living room, and we were in the other, and he overheard my mom call him the N-word.
What?
And literally, my mom and stepdad went like 10 minutes, 10 minutes down the road, and he was plowing me in their bed.
He was what?
He was fucking me in their bed.
Wow. Because she called him the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Child, that's a lot.